located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Graue Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Graue Chevy Buick provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at GraueInc.com.
It's Graue now.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217
Air from Memorial Stadium in the capital city of Springfield. Tonight, the Rail Splitters take on the Lanphier Lions in a traditional battle we fought since way back when Coach Gene McDonald was coaching. He had a 20-year career. This is the 10th year for Coach Matthew Silkowski. But the Rail Splitters going to open up against Lanphier as they usually do tonight. 3-mile-per-hour wind out of the east. Not going to be any problem at all. Game time temps going to be 76 degrees. We're going to start at 7. And, of course, our pregame is always sponsored by Graue Chevrolet Incorporated. Graue Chevrolet since 1953 out on North Kickapoo Street. That's where I always get my vehicle serviced. And we got to give a shout out to the list of the game sponsor. We're off the air. What? None of that went through?
That's a perfect start. Just do it again, Bob.
Well, tell me when to go again.
Warm up. You can't be that fired up again.
I can do it.
Until week 2.
So what do you think's going on?
Hey, his hat is nice.
Cubbies.
Hey guys, this is Claudette in the studio. Keep going.
Okay, we're still, I thought somebody said we were off the air, but we're not off the air. We're still here. I'm with Coach Joe Ryan, my son Michael V, and we're ready to go. That's the way we like it, baby. And now here goes the list of the game. Me Realty, that is the sponsor for the, it's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at Me Realty and on .com. And here's Coach Joseph Ryan with the list of the game.
Well, Bob, I think tonight, 3 things are going to have to happen for the Railers to take a W home tonight. Number one is they're going to have to establish the run. And if they can run in between the hash marks, establish that, get first downs, control the clock, control the ball, they're going to win the ball game. They're going to have a good offensive night. And on defense, they need to get 3 and out all night long. 3 and out. Let's give them 3 plays, keep the Lanphier Lions off the field. And, if they don't have the ball, they can't score, Bob.
That's true, Joe, and I like what your thoughts there. That should pay off for the Rail Splitters. That's tonight. List of the game brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. The Railer game promo, that should be tuned in through the end of the game to find out. Make sure you stay tuned in through the end of the game to find out who is today's Coach Joseph Ryan's Country Financial Player of the Game. Coach Joe Ryan, Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385 and you'll get Joe's attention. And we want to say hi to Coach Schweitzer out there. He couldn't make it, but he's with us. 25 years Coach and I have done the games, and Joe, we're glad to have you on board here.
Oh yeah, I'm on board. I was going to wear the white snowman outfits that Coach Ed Moore gave us for Ken and I my first years of coaching.
Oh wow,
they're a little snug, but I still have them.
You still have them.
I'm sure they'd be a little snug on Ken too.
Right, just a little bit, not bad. And alongside, off to my left, is my son Michael Verderber, in from California, San Diego, California, formerly known as Mr. California. He's now known as Mr. Worldwide. He's just come in from Egypt. And how you doing, Michael?
Hey, thanks for the promotion, Dad. Good to be here with you and Joe tonight. Go Lincoln Railer football.
He's from everywhere, and I love the hair. You got to get in a band, man.
Haven't had a haircut since I think 2009.
He flies that freedom flag. That came into vogue back in 1967, and Michael's carrying it now.
Yeah, he looks good.
So, it's kind of a sad night because the guy got me started in radio, Sam Madonia. I believe he's on the air for 53 years. This is the first year he won't be broadcasting ball games, but Bobby V and Coach Ryan, and later on Coach Schweitzer, and tonight Michael V. We carry on the tradition for the Lincoln Rail Splitters.
Yeah, Sam's a good one. Always entertainment. He had that way with keeping an interesting game and giving you a picture before you could be watching it on YouTube. He's giving you a picture of the field, through the radio. So
yeah, I owe everything to my setup tonight. Is all because of him. Great man.
Right here.
Yeah, I got the offense, I got the defense, and we're ready to rock and roll. And I want to thank especially Lloyd Kirby, our engineer. We wouldn't be able to do this. Look at all this setup here, Joe.
Oh, there's a lot of cords here. A lot of cords.
Yeah, we'd be completely lost.
Sam's his little board like this was a little more colorful. And it had some different things.
Well,
work on that.
Yeah, I guess I got the orange and green colors. I'll get them going.
Work on that.
But you don't get the starting lineup till today, so I had to do my homework. But anyhow, we want to thank you all for listening out there. And the pregame, of course, sponsored by Graue Chevrolet Buick out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. We're about 7:40 away from the start of the game. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Right back after the national anthem.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
anthem played by the Lanphier School Band, and they did an excellent job there, Joe. The Lanphier School Band right down here in front of us. The Rail Splitters are going to come out with their white jerseys with the red numerals and the white pants and the white leggings and the white shoes. Lanphier will be coming out with their orange uniforms with the black helmets and the black shoes.
And I tell you what, this field is so awesome. I just said it again. I was here last year, I believe, and then back again tonight. What a beautiful night. This field is awesome. It's like a small college field.
Well, in the opening game here 3 years ago, we beat Lanphier here. Yeah, and then we played at home against them, and then we're back here. So what they've done here is beautiful, and they're going to do the same thing at Springfield High School.
Yeah, they're spending a little of that tax dollar money over here in Springfield right now. You got to like that, especially for the tracks and the football.
And you got Robin Roberts Field over here, and off to our right, I think they're eventually now going to tear down the Pillsbury plant over there. I don't see the water tower anymore. Yeah, I hear they're taking down the old water tower in Lincoln.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
They're going to drop it.
I haven't checked. I know you were up there one time. Were you scared?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
That's some scary stuff. I'm afraid of heights.
No,
and we got Robin Roberts Field over here, too. It's a great complex.
I think the city just took that over. I think the city of Springfield is taking over the field now.
Robin Roberts?
I think so.
All right, what do you think, Michael? On
nice
this
aesthetics of the train tracks as well coming through. Nice.
I like that. That's Mall V saying hi to us when they blow the engine there.
It'll be rolling through here pretty soon, too.
So both teams come in at 0-0. Do you know anything about the pre-games against Pleasant Plains that the Rail Splitters played?
No, I was not out there, but I know that I don't think either team scored. It's kind of a defensive battle. That's why I think it's important for the Railers tonight to get the run game established. It'll open everything else up, get that run game established, get out there and run behind that big pool boy.
That's right. And also I want to mention Caleb Zirkelbach. Caleb Zirkelbach was a lifeguard at the Lincoln Recreational Center this year. He'll be the double nickel, number 55. He's a senior, the nose guard. He's 6 foot, 250 pounds. He put 25 pounds of muscle on this year. I noticed at the end of the swim season that he'd gotten a lot stronger. He's a good kid. He went up to a lake for the Boy Scouts in Canada and swam a mile, so he got that badge for the Boy Scouts. Right. That's Caleb Zirkelbach.
I'm glad you know that name.
Well, you better learn how to spell it. It's Zirielbach. Zirkelbach.
I'm very impressed with you. Well, I'll just call him Z.
Well, I'm not going to call him. I don't want to upset him because he's a big guy and a skinny old man.
I took a look at the Railers over there warming up, and they say the white makes you look bigger anyway. But
I think it does.
Look big.
They do. Yeah.
Sharp uniforms, nice.
Yeah, I like it.
And as I said, the white helmets with the white jerseys, the red numerals.
Love the white helmets.
Yeah, and the white pants. And the Rail Splitters going to play on this beautiful field tonight. As we said, they won in the 23 season here. They also beat Lanphier at Hanlon Field back in 24, and this is the 25 season. It mixes you up because actually these guys will graduate in 26, but the football season's a year earlier.
Yeah, I know they make that confusing. Something you try to go back and look at teams, 10 years from now, and you can't remember. It's like they throw the numbers at you. It's like, well, which one was what?
You'll go like, well, Tommy Schonauer graduated in 76, but he played on that great 75 team. And I know Coach Schweitzer's favorite team's always the 84 team.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Bonaparte and Joe Cook.
Sure. That was a great 1-2 punch, those two guys.
What a reminder, the pregame is sponsored by Graue Chevrolet since 1953 out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. And Chris Graue and his crew out there will get everything done for you. Let's take a look at that starting lineup for the Rail Splitters. 6 guys going both ways tonight. Caden Wilkerson, where's the number 13? He's a junior, 6'2", 205. He'll be the tight end. And also Wilkerson, will be the outside linebacker for the Rail Splitters on the left side. Then you've got Tommy Braid, where's the number 51? Dick Butkus' number. He's the left defensive tackle. He's a senior, 6'3", 220. And on defense, Tommy, where's he at? He's in here somewhere. I wrote him down. There he is. He's up. He's the left defensive tackle for the Rail Splitters. The third guy going both ways is Preston Hunt. I'm impressed with him. He was also a lifeguard out at the rec, and he had quite a few tackles last year. He's a senior, 6'1", 200. Where's the number 54? Preston Hunt. And on the defensive side, he'll be the inside linebacker on the right side. And the fourth guy for the Rail Splitters that's going both ways is Breon McKinney. We haven't seen him yet. He's a wide receiver. I don't know if he's a new student or not. I didn't see him play last year. Breon McKinney is a wide receiver. Where's the number 5? He's a junior, 5'11", 160.
Very athletic.
Very athletic. And he'll be the cornerback on the right side, and as we said, the junior. And then also you've got Seth Durbin. He'll be one of the running backs, where's number 2 junior, 5'10", 140. He'll also be the point after holder. That's a very important position. And on the defensive side, Seth Durbin will be one of the safeties on the left side. And then the other guy going both ways is Jacob Long. And he's only he wears the number 9. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 180, and he'll be a running back. And on the defense, he'll be the other safety on the right side for the Rail Splitters. You also mentioned Zach Poole. He'll be the right tackle. He'll be running a lot of plays behind him, Joe. He's 6'7", 315, and a senior.
Yeah, he's just a monster. You know, if he's coming at you, you try to get out of the way.
Yeah, you just take off running.
You can't just sit around and take off.
And here comes Old Glory out on the field. The Lanphier Lions leading it out, and I don't know what they've got in front of them. Is that a sledgehammer? I believe so, and Old Glory with him. Yeah, it's a sledgehammer. He pounds it in, I think, Lanphier chair. Well, we'll see. We haven't seen the flip yet. But the Lanphier Lions come out with a beautiful orange uniforms and black helmets and the black leggings. Nice-looking uniforms for the Lanphier Lions. And a fight's broke out up here. It's Matt Vlahovic and Joe Wright. I got my money on Vlahovic.
Well, I'm sitting down.
Well, he's not going to give you a chance.
Maybe it'll be a fundraiser.
Vlahovic, a former captain for the Lincoln Rail Splitter football. And we also like to mention that Coach Joe Ryan, the highlight of his football career, Michael Verderber, in one game he had 13 tackles with 3 assists. Tell us about that game, Coach Ryan.
Lucky 13.
Who were you playing?
That game, Champaign Central. They were conference champs that year.
And you had 13 tackles and 3 assists. That's a great game.
Oh, yeah.
Inside linebacker, outside?
Concussed.
Oh,
well, sick on the bus on the way home.
Yeah, well, we all have it.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. Here comes the captains for Lanphier, number 3, number 2, and number 1. So that should be easy to read off our sheet. The captains are Elijah Whalen, Caden Smith, and Kamari Richmond. Kamari Richmond's the quarterback. Caden Smith is a running back, and Elijah Whalen's the tight end. And did you pick up the captains for Lincoln out there? I'd see 77 for the Rail Splitters. That's Shun Hicks. He's the center for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Number 51, Tommy Braid, plays both sides of the football. Is that 78? 70. Number 70, that's the big Zach Poole we mentioned. 6'7", 315. And the 4th captain off to the right, I can't pick his number up right now. You got an angle on it there, Michael, to the right side of the rail.
It starts with the number 5.
Number 5. Maybe he is number 5.
It is number 5.
That is Breon McKinney.
Okay.
Breon McKinney getting a captain start tonight. He's a wide receiver, playing both sides of the football. He's a junior. And no, that's 54. That's yeah. He deserves to be a captain. Preston Hunt, number 54. He's the defensive guard on the left side of the line. He's 6'1", 200, a senior. Pretty sure he lettered last year. And then Preston Hunt, the inside linebacker on the right side of that defensive line. Rail Splitters will go with a 3-man front, but a lot of times, Joe, you'll see him move that 4th guy up.
Well, you know, I'm sitting over here next to Coach Turner. He told me to keep an eye on this Kamari Richmond because he's a basketball player also.
And he also plays safety. Yeah, he plays both sides of the field. Okay, Kamari Richmond.
He's going to the hoop on us in December.
His weight is 146.6 pounds. He's 5'7". And I imagine he's a speedster.
That's beefed up.
I didn't catch the flip. I don't know if you guys did or not, but Lincoln comes out on the field. Let's see if they're going to kick it away. They're going to kick it away. And all of our kickoffs, Michael Verderber, are sponsored by, I'll give that one to you, the sponsors for the kickoffs.
Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Illinois. You can call them up at 217-735-2422. Any problem you got, call up Chicago Street Rentals.
That's no problem. Oh, the Winebrenners.
Yeah, they'll take care of you. They're good people, and they got a lot of stuff out there.
Whalen, one of the guys back for the Lanphier Lions. We're going to check and see who's kicking off for the Rail Splitters. That'll be Lucas Melton. Remember Lucas Melton's father? That guy never lost a yard.
Oh, yeah.
his guy was
number, 42.
Jason Melton.
Jason Melton,
yeah, the guy, he would not lose. We met him out here before. Here's the kick by Melton. Going to come down a little short. It goes high in the air at the 21, the 25, the 25, 30. Got running room. Boom! He's double hit. A double hit at the 40-yard line. Check and see who that running back was for the Lanphier Lions. Number 1 for the Lanphier Lions, that was Elijah Whalen. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lanphier Lions at their own 40-yard line. Good field position. Only 5 seconds ran off the clock on that play.
I believe it was Leland Jackson there on the big hit, knocking him backwards and sideways. And a nice stop by the Railers. Jackson
on the hit for the Rail Splitters. And here we go. Rail Splitters, that 3-man front line. The nose guard is Caleb Zirkelbach. The defensive ends are Tommy Braid and Hunter Clark. Rail Splitters linebackers, Caden Wilkerson, Marcus Gile, Preston Hunt, and Aiden Grant. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. That's Cameron Richmond, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Richmond, they're in a wing formation like the Rail Splitters. Man in motion, and he comes around the right side, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. Might have picked up a couple yards there.
Yeah, it looked like they may have wanted to run option there, and if that quarterback gets pushed backwards at all, then the option's getting beat up. So that's why that probably go a nice penetration by the Railers on that.
The spot's going to be a 1-yard spot, so now it's going to be 2nd down, 9 yards to go for the Lions. The great Coach John Oakes up here talking to people. We're going to have him on at halftime. Joel interviewed him at halftime. Roughhausen.
Yeah.
He was a pretty good wrestler back in the day.
He thinks he's a tough guy with that cane.
Yeah, he'll just smack you with that cane. 2nd and 9 for the Lions. 11:13 clock on the run. They got one man split wide here to the left, one to the right. Man in motion. There's the handoff, and the Rail Splitter's going to stop him maybe for 2 yards. Looks like in there on the tackle, one of the guys was Preston Hunt.
Preston Hunt stepped right up in, filled his gap.
Textbook body slam.
Yeah, I love the not letting him fall forward. That's a big deal. Don't let those guys fall forward.
It looks like they dropped him back about 6 inches, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. Big play early here for the Lanphier Lions.
That's right. 3 and out. Let's go 3 and out all night.
Who's that guy they're running in and out? Number 8 is Taj Morenz. He's a sophomore, 155, 5'9", brings the plays in. Split here to the near side. One of the Lions. He backs off now, so he's not offsides. Quarterback comes under center, waits for the snap. He's got it. Rail Splitters trying to stop him. He picked up more yardage that time, but it's going to be a 4th down.
Lanphier doesn't look to be getting off the ball very well. The line's not getting off the ball. They're standing up, and Lincoln's able to penetrate, do a nice job on defense.
The center for the Lanphier Lions is Sean Johnson. He's a senior, 185-6. We'll see if the Lions are going to kick it away. It's going to be 4th and 7, 9:52 left for the first quarter. If they kick it away, the kicker will be Ethan Beach. He wears the number 21.
Looks like Seth Durbin going back to receive.
On the long snap, it'll be Caden Smith. And that's the way they're going to run it. Checking in a hurry is Hassan Marion. But back for the kick, that's going to be Ethan Beach. And the Lions want a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 9:27 left in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Here we are back with Lincoln Rail Splitter football. They did a good job defensively. Coach Ryan, 4th and 7 for the Lions, and getting ready to kick it away will be, let's see, I had it there. Here we go, Ethan Beach. Beach wears the number 24, and Coach, as you said, Durbin's back for the Rail Splitters, the lone man back. Long snap is by Caden Smith. It's high, but he catches it. And it's a sidewinder that's going to go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Call it the 39. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby. Rail Splitters with good field position at the 39-yard line. And here they come out with those white jerseys, with the white helmets, the red numerals, and the red pants. At quarterback, the young sophomore, Briggs Davenport. Checks in at 5'7", 150. Coach on the near side hash bar, Davenport must have had a good freshman year to earn that start.
Yeah, tough kid. Dad is a good football player, so it's in his blood.
Davenport. Joshua, his dad?
Yes.
Excellent. Green formation, man in motion. He's got it. Fakes the handoff. Second man. Great defense by the Lions. The Lions broke through. They broke down the offensive line of the Rail Splitters, and they dropped that ball back.
Yeah,
Anderson with the tackle dropped the Rail Splitters for a yard, so now it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, I believe they had just a little bit of confusion on that offensive line for the Railers. We didn't seem to get off the ball well, and led to the penetration by Lanphier that we're getting on them the first series.
Shun Hicks, the center for the Rail Splitters. Where's the number 77? He's a senior. He'll snap it to Davenport. Man in motion, and that's a penalty, early penalty against the Rail Splitters. And you can see they're nervous in the opener here. First time illegal procedure against the Railers, and that's going to be now 2nd and 16 with 8:43 left in the first.
Yeah, they may have called that on Poole. I couldn't tell. I think a couple of guys moved, but they're not going to miss Poole moving. He's going to get caught every time.
Yeah, 6'7".
You're the biggest guy out there.
Caught in the cookie jar. Ball back at the 33-yard line. Stop the clock on the penalty. First quarter at 8:43. 2nd and 16 for the Rail Splitters. One man split wide for the Rail Splitters. That's Breon out there. Here's the snap. And this time, the Rail Splitters going to run it around the left side. And they picked up some yardage on that play. Jacob Long. Where's the number 9? He's a sophomore. 5'11", 180. And they tackled him at around the 43-yard line.
Yes.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. You think they'll go airborne, Coach?
I'd keep her on the ground.
Keep her on the ground. Okay, they got a wide field here on the far side hash mark. Breon McKinney split wide here to the near side. Davenport, nobody in the backfield with him. He'll get the snap from Shun Hicks. He hands it off. That's Durbin to 45. He's got a first down, spins down across the 55 into Lanphier territory. And that is a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And that's the way we like her, baby. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. Sorry, Joe, go ahead.
No, I was about to say they just had it set up there on that far hash, and Durbin went to the short side of the field, so I thought we'll probably give the speedster a chance to get the ball and get outside over here. 1st and
10 for the Railers at the Lanphier 47-yard line. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renters insurance. Davenport out of the gun. He's got Lucas Melton behind him. And fumble! Rail Splitters diving. All that yardage they gained lost back to their own 49-yard line. Richmond was the man on the spot that knocked the Rail Splitter ball loose, and Davenport lucky to dive on it at the 45-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 18 for the Rail Splitters on the near side hash mark.
And that's all right. You're going to have those mistakes. He's a sophomore starting his first varsity football game. There's a lot of pressure out there. He's going to get better with time on it.
Davenport goes to the sideline to get the play from head coach Matthew Silkowski. Davenport out of the gun. McKinney split far to the wide side, this time on the near side hash mark. 2nd and 18. Man in motion, and they blow it dead.
I didn't see the call, but that's got to be us.
Threw the yellow hanky on the play across the field. Somebody offsides. Illegal procedure. Another 5. That's a 10-yard penalty against the Railers now. 6:49 left for the first quarter. We're spinning our wheels here early. Looks like Durbin's the man that you need to give the ball to.
Yeah, Durbin can run the ball. We saw him a little bit last year. He would get in games, and he's quick.
Caden Wilkerson checks back in for the Lions. No, it's not Caden. What am I thinking of? That's Elijah Whalen. Shun Hicks up over the football. 2nd and 23 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport, he's got Melton on his left. Man in motion. They hand it.
Inside reverse.
No.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Dropped it and picked up by Lanphier. The Lions on that recovery, trying to pick up who that is. That number 2?
I couldn't tell who recovered it.
I think that was Caden Smith that picked up the fumble. Robert Meacham.
They're trying to go a little misdirection. It's a good call. You had him. It was going to be open, I believe. A little misdirection. And start that double handoff in there, and they just didn't get the handoff well.
Robert Meacham dove on the fumble. 6:43 left for the first quarter, and now the Lions deep in Lincoln Rail Splitter territory. 1st and 10 at the 31. Last time the Rail Splitters defense held well. Let's see if they can do it again. They got the tight shoes on, as you used to always say, Joe.
Some tight shoes out there right now, especially on offense, getting things down. Defense will always come along a little quicker than the offense.
Circle back up there at that nose guard. The defensive ends are Tommy Braid and Hunter Clark. Quarterback Camry Richmond overlooks. Now he pitches it out to the outside, but the Rail Splitters are there. They smelled that one out. Pitch to the outside. Elijah Whalen on the carry, and he's across. So a 1-yard pickup there by Elijah Whalen. The Rail Splitters picked that one up.
I think Preston Hunt got the tackle on that one.
Preston Hunt, thank you, Michael Bederber. Preston Hunt on the tackle, ball at the 30-yard line.
Look at Michael jumping in. Nice work.
I like that. You know, it was Mandonia's last game. I spotted for him, and I like that work, Michael V. They didn't give me a headset. When you're with Tim Schweitzer in San Antonio, you don't get a headset, so you just point at whoever made the tackle. But you go keep doing that work, man. Ball at the 30. Lions on the far side hash mark.
Tell you what, Coach Turner pulled the screen out over here. It's all the difference in the world. We got to get that screen out, Bob.
Oh, here comes the blitzkrieg by the Rail Splitters. That was a blitz by the Railers there, Joe, and we'll try and pick up who the tacklers are. It's a one fired up young man. That is Preston Hunt. Preston Hunt in there, causing the Lanphier Lions a loss there. I was joking around with Hunt this year at the swimming pool. I knew he was going to have a good season. Those guys work hard in that weight room, Joe, during the season.
Zirkelback really hit him too.
Zirkelback in there on the assist with Preston Hunt. The double nickel. Caleb Zirkelbach swam a mile up in Canada getting ready for the season. Unbelievable. What desire. Picked up 25 pounds of muscle in the weight room getting ready for this. Guys are doing construction work all around me, trying to make it hard for me. I'll get the cords out of the way. There's a dead wasp.
Way better.
Oh, I love that. I love
way
it.
Better.
You know, my lady friend had cataract surgery. I feel like I just had cataract surgery on both eyes. They took the window out of the way.
I told you that.
These guys are unbelievable. Are you the athletic director?
Coach Turner knows what he's doing.
Hey, these guys unbelievable. Ball at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 9 now for the Lanphier Lions. 5:52 left for the first quarter. No score. Still goose eggs on the board. He only got a 3-mile-an-hour wind out of the east. Game started at 76 degrees. It'll probably be about 68 by the end. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, baby. Preston Hunt. I knew he was going to have a season. Preston Hunt from that right inside linebacker position. Joe Ryan plays both sides of the field. He's a senior, 6'1", 200 solid pounds of quickness.
Yeah, he's getting a nice read. He got a great jump off the ball. Like I said, Lanphier's not getting off the ball very well. They're going to have to do something. I think Lincoln can blitz all day long.
3rd and 14. You think they'll go to the air, Coach?
I don't think they're going to.
They're not going to go 7th cab. They're not going to go with the helicopters.
Trying to pick up half of it on the run.
5:16 left for the quarter. 3:14. No score here from Memorial Stadium. What a beautiful venue it is here. A lot of Rail Splitter fans here made the trip. Here's the snap. Pitch in the backfield. One tackle missed. He's grabbed him by the jersey and takes him down. Let's see who that was. Number 51, Tommy Braid. Tommy Braid got a lot of playing time last year as a junior. He's the outside linebacker on the left side. Came all the way from the left side on the pursuit. He's a senior, 6'3", 220, and he's fast.
And Jacob Long had a great shot. He read it well. He read run. He came up. He had a good angle. Just got to keep his head up and make that tackle. He was right there for a big hit in the backfield.
Lucky
right.
13, Caden Wilkerson got a little shot in there too.
Caden Wilkerson checking now in for the Lions. That is their tight end, Taj Morens. Taj Morens, he's a sophomore, 155.59. 4th and 14, they're going to go for it. There's the keeper. No, there's two rail splitters there. 41 was there and 52 for the rail splitters. That was Marcus Gile and Hunter Clark. Both there. What do you get on that? Both get an assist. Hunter Clark, Marcus Gile.
I'll tell you what they're getting. It's the penetration. Lincoln's doing a great job of getting upfield but breaking down. Only getting a couple of yards deep, a yard deep, and then find the ball. They're doing a great job of doing that, making the plays.
Coach Ryan, how do you work on that in the offseason? Just repetition?
Repetition, and you got to learn to quit coming upfield, because if it's too easy, something's wrong.
1st and 10 for the Lincoln Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby. All our first downs sponsored by Chris Coyne Insurance. Chris Coyne out on Woodlawn Road. You got any insurance problems? Call Chris up. He's got all the problems solved for you.
He's been doing it a long time.
He has. I see him around once in a while, you know, getting his whatever he gets at Casey's. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
I can't wait for the Joe Ryan, Matt Velakovich wrestling promos for charity.
It's going to be a fundraiser.
Oh, man, that's two barnyard strong young men going against each other.
Matt will be blindfolded.
Out of the gun, Davenport. Long snap, trying to pull him off sides. Here's a snap. Melton with his first run of the year, and he fights his way up to the 39-yard line. I think he may have got 1 yard out of that.
Yeah, that's the Lanphier Lions getting penetration. They're in our backfield, and we can't get going.
Just like his father, he refuses to lose yardage. He's at the 1 yard line.
You got to like those proverbial pigs, I always call them. You know, running back that can run up the middle of the field and fall forward all the time. And he's one of them.
5'9", 185, and a senior. Lucas Melton, he was a backup quarterback last year. Davenport out of the gun, 2nd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. And there's a whistle and a yellow flag on the far side of the field. So what's the call? That guy called that penalty from left field on the last penalty. Somebody sneeze or something? What the heck? Beautiful, cool night for football. Illegal procedure. That's starting to irritate me. That's the 3rd one.
Yeah,
that's 5 yards.
I didn't mention it in my pregame, but that's another thing we've got to keep an eye on. Is we got to keep an eye on our penalties, because that will give up field position and everything. So we had a lot here in the first quarter.
2nd and 14. Shun Hicks up over the football. Shotgun wing formation. Melton the fullback. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Melton's going to get it again. Here he comes. Boo! Down to the 37. Sanchez on the tackle for the Lions. 3rd and 12 for the Rail Splitters. 3:19 remaining for the first quarter. The guy that got a little action there, number 57 for the Rail Splitters, was in on that play. You got a number 57 on there for the Rail Splitters, Michael?
Tate Whitted.
He came in on that play for the Rail Splitters. Now he goes to the sideline. 3 minutes left for the first quarter. 3rd and a dozen for the Rail Splitters. A mellow cream dozen, Joe Ryan.
Let's go screen there.
Davenport. Joe's calling screen. Man in motion.
Stay with it. Run up our own sideline.
Oh, no. He's not going anywhere. That was Jacob Long, and the Lions read that one, so the Rail Splitters going to have to punt it away. 4th down for the Rail Splitters. 4th and 11. Picked up a yard on that. Clock on the move. 2:30 left in the first quarter. And I suspect punting away for the Rail Splitters will be Lucas Melton. Lucas Melton will punt. He's back at his own 22-yard line on the long snap for the Rail Splitters. Where's he at? There he is. Paxton Laura. He's a freshman. This kid's a freshman. Beautiful snap. Kicks it away. End over end. Let's take a good bounce. No, it's going to bounce and it's taken down there. That was down at the 35-yard line for the Rail Splitters by number 1.
Quentin Quinsbury.
Quentin, I like that. The double Q. Quentin Quisenberry, Q squared. Yeah, there you go. And Joe and I weren't very good math students, but we know how to say Quentin squared.
We're still not.
Quentin Quisenberry.
Nice kick there by Lucas Melton. Number 42 reminds me of Reuben Bowlby, another number 42.
Yeah, the great Reuben Bowlby.
Yeah,
you know, we didn't mention Reuben Bowlby. You know, in the show we didn't mention Reuben Bowlby or Kyle Young.
Too many kids.
Oh yeah, you can't.
We needed to be prepared for that.
Yeah, Reuben Bowlby went on to play them at McKendree, and then Kyle Young, he had 4 touchdown passes in one game.
I remember Kyle Young grabbing that.
First and 10 for the Lanphier Lions. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Ball at the Lions' 35-yard line. Up under center, and that play's blown dead. Way in the backfield, this guy throws a flag back at the Lincoln 48-yard line.
He's got good eyes.
Yeah. Well, they don't have a window in front of them either.
That's the deal. Now.
Oh, gee, Griminy.
He can not only coach basketball, he does a nice job.
Guy's unbelievable.
He's exciting.
Yeah. So, hey, Coach, what's this deal out in the center of the field?
That's the Springfield Public School District logo.
Springfield.
It says our home field is Springfield High School.
Yeah. All right, here we go. First and 15 for the Lions. Man in motion, they pitch it in the backfield, and it's back all the way to about the 16-yard line. Unbelievable, a bad pitch in the backfield for the Lions. And there's an injured player for the Lions, but he got up. Probably got hit in the shin. I'll tell you what, you can tell this is the first game. They're making mistakes they won't make, like 4th, 5th game of the season.
This is great for the Railers right here, though, because if we can get them to have to punt out of their end zone or something.
I didn't see who jumped on that fumble.
Number 9, Jacob Long, first guy to the ball.
Michael V., our spotter. We might just have to. He's going to have to quit his California job. We'll just bring him in here.
Just fly me in. I got Fridays off anyways.
It's only 9 games out of the year.
I only got 15 years to go before I collect the pension, but you can fly me in on the weekend.
All right, we will. 2nd and 15. I mean, we worked on a sideline guy, but this is just as good. 2nd and 15 for the Lions. $1:31, 91 seconds left in the first quarter. And penalty, what is that called there? Penalty denied or something?
Procedure, they denied it.
2nd and 30 for the Lions.
Yeah, take that down away from them.
And here they go, the Lions in the orange uniforms with the black helmets. I love the Lanphier Lions. Great tradition here with the Lions. Wait for the long snap, trying to pull us offside. And now he looks back at the clock, 12 seconds, and he calls timeout. The quarterback for the Lions is Kamari Richmond. Richmond, 146.6 pounds. He's 5'7". And I bet he's got a lot of speed if he can cut it loose. Timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back after this. Goose eggs on the board. No score.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night under the lights with Coach Joe Ryan and Michael Verderber riding shotgun tonight as a spotter, and Coach Joe Ryan comes in to relieve Coach Ken Schweitzer. Coach Kenny Schweitzer and I have been together for 25 years doing these games.
Kenny Schweitzer. You guys, legends. You guys are both legends.
Well, Kenny Schweitzer, he's the opposite of Bobby V. I just fly, the wind. He has every stat. He can tell you what the game time temperature was 10 years ago. Here we go. Up under center. Here's the snap. Quarterback kept it. It was a quarterback. He attempted to run. Looks like Preston Hunt's there again.
Yeah, it looks like the Railers, I think defense coordinator Tank Cannon, I believe he's figured out that we're just going to blitz every down because they can't stop him. Doesn't look like they have much offense.
Is Preston Hunt a wrestler?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't, he isn't. Usually good tacklers like that over the years have been good wrestlers, but Preston Hunt, he's I knew he was going to have a good year. You look at him out there, and he just looks like he's under command, like a good pitcher at a baseball game.
He's coming about every down now. He's having time of his life. It's fun every down.
Let's zoom in on him. Right linebacker, look at him. There he comes. Yeah. There, the pitch outside, they're afraid of him, but that's number 13 for the Rail Splitters, and that is Caden Wilkerson. Wilkerson is
did a good job, set the new sideline and made the tackle.
Outside linebacker on the left side, Caden Wilkerson. He's a junior. Good-sized kid, 6'2", 205.
Well, the way Lincoln has struggled here in the first quarter moving the ball, I'm not so sure Lanphier shouldn't just take the safety, give him 2 points, and step out here and punt it.
Yeah. You notice how Coach Turner and I feed off each other. If I don't know it, I take it from him. If he doesn't know it, he takes it from me. That's good teamwork, man.
I'll tell you what, you guys are good.
Yeah, that's Verderber and Turner. Unbelievable. If we played basketball together, we'd be unstoppable. Here we go. The Lanphier Lions, the center is Sean Johnson for the Lions. Going to be 4th and 34. And now there's a timeout on the field. And now, pardon me, that's the end of the first quarter with the score 0-0. And we'll be back in 1 minute. The Rail Splitters 0, the Lions 0.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
The Rail Splitters, the Lions are going to have to kick it away out of their own end zone. There's the long snap. Here's the kick. Seth Durbin back. What's he going to do? He's going to let, it's a Lincoln bounce, and it's down there by Caden Smith for the Lions. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby, at the Lanphier 42-yard line. That's another first down, sponsored by Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance.
Well, we got a man down there, Bob, somebody from Lanphier, not sure who it is, but this is just what we talked about. If once they had the bad snap and the fumble snap back there, that if Lincoln can get them back there and make them punt out of that end zone, we're going to have some good field position.
Yeah.
It's a good chance for Lincoln to get on the board here and take the lead.
You're right, Coach. You know, I think this game is going to be I'm looking into the crystal ball. I think there's just going to be a long run by somebody. Somebody's going to
break it loose.
I don't know if they're going to. Tonight doesn't look like anybody can grind it out. I think somebody's just going to get a loose, and they're going to be gone. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 5 seconds ran off the clock. Did you notice whatever is on that field that bounced up in the air after the ball hit?
It's all those black.
Is that
what do you call it? The pellets or whatever.
Pellets, yeah.
It's cool. The rubber pellets in there.
I like those uniforms of Lanphier. I like that orange. It's early Halloween. Black helmets, the orange, black numerals. Well, this player's being carried off. I can't catch his number.
See, I think when we do this, when we get that field in
Lincoln,
in Railer land,
yeah,
I think we ought to make those pellets, instead of being black, we should make them red or green.
A mixture, yes, green and red, yeah. Yeah, you got it, Joe. You got it going on. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the Lanphier 42-yard line. Unfortunately, I had to carry that player off the field. Don't see that very often. And Lanphier Lions defense getting back on the field. Lincoln, Briggs Davenport is the quarterback. Shun Hicks the center. The wings are Seth Durbin and Jacob Blong. The fullback is Lucas Melton. out of the gun. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff, and there it is. He breaks it. Bobby V called it. Number 2 for the touchdown. Seth Durbin for the touchdown. And here we go right here. This is Joe Ryan's.
Lincoln touchdown sponsor, Copper and Oak. That's a Copper and Oak touchdown for the Raiders. Copper and Oak located 227 North 50th Street in Lincoln.
Yes, indeed. Lincoln touchdown sponsor. And that's Joe Ryan and his partner at Copper and Oak. That's a Copper and Oak touchdown for the Rail Splitters. Copper and Oak located at 227 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, just across from Latham Park. For the extra point attempt, that touchdown, by the way, was by Seth Durbin, the junior. And I called it. I said a play, somebody's going to open up and get the big play.
Bobby V, football Adamas.
Lucas Melton will attempt the extra point. The snapper is Shun Hicks. Here's the snap, the kick.
Got it.
It's through the uprights to the north end of the field, and the Rail Splitters lead it 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
I want to hear some more.
94. Rail Splitter football, we're ready for the kickoff, Michael Viderber, and all our kickoffs sponsored by
Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Call them up, 217-735-2422. Anything you got, they'll take care of it.
There he is, Bobby V. Jr. Lucas Melton. Look at that.
Sunday.
Look at that. He's only got like a 3-yard approach, Lucas Melton, and he booms it down. It's going to be caught at the 18-yard line, up to the 30, and a good pursuit there, not a bound. No, nice move there, and the tackle for the Rail Splitters. 52 on the tackle. Elijah Whalen on a great run, 1st and 10 for the Lions, and the tackle for the Rail Splitters was made by Hunter Clark on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
Nice job. Yeah, it was a good. That's the he made a nice play because he was going to cut back towards the middle of the field. And could have had wide open area to run.
That was a Keon Carson move there. Just stop on a dime, let the tackler go by.
Well, Keon was fun to watch.
Oh, he had at least 50 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, it was all the time.
Yeah. And you know, when you guys interviewed him, he said his brother was faster than him. He says, I just got all the moves.
It was true. His brother could fly.
Yeah, well, every time he'd be chasing some guy down, I'd be doing the Jaws music. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Lions. They try to take it up the middle, and they get a yard out of it. Zirkelbacks there. Number 33, Aiden Grant was also there. Zirkelback, the nose guard. He wasn't having any of that.
I'll tell you what, the defensive line, the defensive front for the Railers is doing an excellent job.
Some big guys,
holding up the Lanphier Lions linemen, not letting them penetrate and get downfield. It's just clogging everything up.
Excellent play.
Those linebackers come up and fill well. Defense looks good.
And another part, this is our part of our educational program, Joe and Michael. Zirkelback, Z-I-R-I-E-L-B-A-C-H. I expect all the fans to know that. The Z-Man. Here we go. Snap, Rail Splitters. And they stop him for about a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 9 on that play. And that's going to be 3rd down. I didn't pick up the tackle.
Lucky 13, Caden Wilkerson in there.
There he is, Michael V. 3rd and 6. Coach Joe, what are you going to do?
Well, they're having trouble offensively, and right now somebody's turning the wrong direction, either the quarterback or the running back's going the wrong way. And that's why that's the 2nd play in a row, I believe, where they're not getting off the ball well and not going to the correct places.
You know, you were right in the pregame, Coach. Those white uniforms make them look bigger. It's intimidating. Here comes Preston Hunt. Look out.
Here they all come.
Here they come. Whoa, yo, double wrap up there. I can see 13. Caden Wilkerson was there. He was the first guy to wrap him up.
That's true.
Caden Wilkerson gave him the old bear hug at the 49-yard line. 4th down for the Lions.
Tommy Braid also there too. Great penetration again by the Raider defense.
Yeah, off air I mentioned Tommy Braid and Preston Hunt. They opened up that big hole on the left side, Coach. 2 seniors. Braid at 6'3", 220. Hunt at 6'1", 200. And they're going to punt it away.
This Railer defense is mean. I like it.
High snap, gets it. Oh, I thought he might have got a piece of that. Goes out of bounds. They're going to call it the Lincoln 42-yard line. Sidewinder kick goes out of bounds. That's going to be a crisp coin. State Farm Insurance first down. And what do you say, Michael?
That's the way we like it, baby.
There we go.
You know what? He's got his mic up now, and he might have to take that mic out of his mouth.
You know that he came up with that. Tell us where you got that from, Michael.
Motorhead, the band Motorhead.
Motorhead.
I think the lead singer just passed away last year.
I was sitting down in Austin, Texas, and all of a sudden the song came on and it just came to me.
And he calls me up. He goes after every first down. We got to get the T-shirts out there. We do have some. Here we go. Rail splitters, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Melton. Now you're going to get a couple every time with Melton. I guess he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He picked up 6 inches there.
Yeah, we got back to the line of scrimmage, but again,
that counts.
Lanphier doing a good job of penetrating also. We got another Lion down on the field.
2nd and attention for the Rail Splitters. 9:08 remains. The Rail Splitters lead it 7-0. First game of the year, August 29th, 2025, here from Memorial Stadium. And one of the Lanphier players down on his knee. Oh, another one. Oh, the one back here is injured at the 49.
Can't tell who it is.
I got all the trainers out there working on him. First thing they want to make sure is you're breathing. And if you're concussed, you automatically miss the next game, don't you? I believe so. When Joe was playing, he just kept playing.
Practice the next morning.
Yeah, back at practice, seeing double. Yeah. 9:08 left here in the first half. Rail Splitters lead at 7-0 on a touchdown by Seth Durbin. I didn't catch from how far out that was, but 31.
That's back in the Johnny Flowers days.
Johnny Flowers.
Tougher than most people.
Yeah, you know, they had practice one time. You know, I lived out by there, and I'm walking by, and Flowers and I, we play pickup basketball. He calls me over, Skinny Bobby V. And Flowers says, hey, see if you can knock me off my feet. You know, come on. I go, I just halfway tried. I'm embarrassed in front of all these high school kids. Yeah, I'm going to knock John Flowers off his feet.
You're not going to move him.
No, he's like trying to push against a building.
Yeah, he's a good coach. Good guy.
Yeah, super guy. There's a fight going to break out. He was playing up at Carroll Catholic at one time, and he just stepped in the middle and broke a piece. Nobody's going to mess with him.
Yeah, he had a very intense individual.
Players up on his feet. Let's hear it for him back at home. I'm clapping for him here. They're not going to have to carry him off. 9:08 left for the half. Rail Splitters lead at 7-0. Getting ready for our big halftime interview with Coach Joe Ryan and Coach John Oakes. Oakes with the Rail Splitters for 4 years. I believe his first year he was 0-9, but then he turned the program around. I think it was 3 years of 4-5.
Yeah, 3 years of 4-5.
Yeah.
On the doorstep.
Yeah, a lot of 4-5 guys. Johnny Moore, another guy that coached for 4 years. I can't think. The guy that right before Moore. Shoot, it's leaving my brain. Ross.
Oh,
Ronnie Ross.
Ronnie Ross. Yep.
Yeah, great coach, great guy.
Yep.
He's probably listening tonight.
Yeah, Ronnie out there listening to us maybe tonight.
Shun Hicks up over the football. 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the shotgun. He's got Melton behind him. He's got Durbin on the left wing. Long on the right wing. Long count. Man in motion. That is Durbin. And whoa, they try to wrestle the ball out of his hands. And Lanphier says they've got it. They just snatched the ball right out of his hands.
Yes, they do.
And that's number 12. Whoa.
Jeremiah Underwood comes out of the pile with the ball, and that's a first down, Lions!
Jeremiah Underwood, he's only a freshman. The guy's only a freshman. He just snatched that can, like it was like a can of beef stew down on Salt Creek. So give me that thing.
Yeah,
First and 10 for the Lanphier Lions.
If they're going to hold that ball out there like that, they're going to take it.
I remember Eric Young doing that in a game. A guy that's about the 25 running the ball back. Eric Young says, that's my can of stew, man. Took it in for a touchdown.
I remember KY picking that pass off at Chatham to clinch the game for us.
Oh, yeah.
He reached out there with those 7-foot long arms and just plucked it out of the air for the victory.
Big, strong kid, Kyle Young. All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Lions. They got a chance to tie it here. 8:56 left in the half. There's the snap. And the rail. Oh, man, he broke a loose. There he goes. Lanphier Lions. Touchdown. Touchdown, Lions.
And there's Coach Turner. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but he's very excited.
That was the quarterback.
He told us about it earlier. Kamari can make things happen on the basketball court, and he just made it happen out here on the football field.
Kamari Richmond, the quarterback, he is, what's his class? He's a junior.
Just moved in, just moved to town.
They return the favor. I thought that big plays would turn this game. I don't think either one of these teams can eat up yardage to score. They have to do the big play.
The big play, and I believe he had a little miscommunication again, I believe, at the line of scrimmage, and he just took off and made a play on his own and got outside, and he's got wheels.
Durbin from 31 yards, and now Kamari Richmond from 38 yards out. They're going to go for the two-point play. They're gambling here. Richmond up under center. He's got this. Oh, my word. Boom. Oh, who is that for the Rail Splitters?
Great penetration.
52 for the Rail Splitters. Hunter Clark.
Preston Hunt was the disruptor there.
Of course, Hunter Clark on the disruptor. What type of play is that, Michael? The disruptor.
That's his new nickname.
That's a new disruptor.
Like a good name of a band.
I like that. And Hunter Clark on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
You could be a lead singer for Disruptor.
Disruptor, yeah. With the score now, Lincoln 7, Lanphier 6. 8:48 remains in the first half, and we get ready for the kickoff. And all our kickoffs sponsored by
Chicago Street Rentals.
Chicago Street Rentals.
Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Call them up, 217-735-2422.
The Weinbrenner gang, Perry Weinbrenner and his troops. Where's that at, 1909?
1909.
1905, 1909.
1909.
Who's those Rail Splitters back there? Durbin on the far side. And kicking it away will be, I got to see who the kicker is here for. That's Ethan Beach. Ethan Beach going to kick it away from his own 40-yard line.
Take it long.
Okay, long number 9. Durbin number 2. Let's see what Beach does with the football. Here's the approach. Let's a snub kick. The good hands man. Oh, stays on his feet, spins to the 45, and that's going to be another first down for the Rail Splitters. All our first downs sponsored by
Chicago Street Rentals.
No. Chris Coyne. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance.
All right, Chris Coyne.
Colby Merriman on the pickup right there.
I like it.
And that's the way we like it, baby.
And I know he's probably told to just get on the ball, but it bounced up in his lap, and he said, I'm running with it.
Excellent.
Like it. Yeah, I was concentrating on Colby Merriman there.
Now, tell us about number 12 on there for the Rail Splitters.
He's 5'9", 175.
What's his name?
Colby Merriman.
What's his class?
Great hands.
First and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 45-yard line. Davenport. Oh, they snuck in and got the snap. A straight snap there, and that's to Durbin. He's got a first down and more along the far sideline before he's ran out of bounds. They faked the snap to the quarterback. Durbin came in there and grabbed it, and he took it for long yardage.
Yeah, Durbin took a handoff, though, I think.
Oh, was that a handoff?
Durbin took a handoff and sweeped outside.
That shows you how good I can see. I thought he just snuck in there and took the snap.
You scared me. I thought I missed something. What happened?
Ball at the Lanphier 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Railers. This game's been all about the big plays. Durbin and Richmond.
And it's got exciting.
Yeah, 7-6. They started off slow, but once they got warmed up, you know, it was the early jitters, but now they're rocking and rolling. Look at Poole when he walks up to that line.
You haven't seen a ball in the air yet, though.
Shun Hicks. No balls in the air. We probably won't see him tonight.
A punt. That's all we've seen in the air, a punt.
Shun Hicks and a whistle.
They said they blew one. Now it's on Lincoln.
Is that timeout, Lincoln?
No.
There's a penalty.
Somebody moved.
Okay. Here's the step off. Illegal procedure. That's the 4th one.
Special shout out to Steve Shanley. Steve, the big system Shanley, is a line judge tonight.
He is. We should be able to pick him up. We should pick him up pretty easy. All right, here we go. 1st and 15 Rail Splitters. Davenport.
Oh, I just said.
He was going to pass. Now he passes. Complete pass and some yardage for the Rail Splitters.
There you go.
I think that was Long.
Jacob Long caught the ball, and I just said we haven't seen a ball in the air. They do it.
You called it, Joe. Coach Joe Ryan, Bobby V, making the big calls. That's going to be 3rd and a nickel for the Rail Splitters at the Lanphier 34-yard line. 8 minutes, 6 seconds, clock on the move left in the first half. Lincoln leads it by 1 point, 7-6. Here comes Breon McKinney, split here wide to the near side. Railers out of that wing formation. Davenport on the count, long count, trying to pull him offside, man in motion. This time there's a double reverse, and here come the Rail Splitters on the long run. Jacob Long.
Little misdirection, Jacob Long.
So did Durbin hand him the ball?
Yes, it's a double handoff. Inside there, just run a little misdirection. It's a great little play. It's worked well for Lincoln over the years, and it works again here.
And that's a Lincoln first down. Chris Coyne. That's the way we like it, baby.
Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, out on Woodlawn Road. He's got offices in Lincoln and Atlanta.
Call him up, 217-732-7755.
Ball on the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport's got the snap. Handoff, Melton left side. Big hole for him. Down close to the 5-yard line on a 6-yard pickup there for Lucas Melton.
Getting over there and running behind Poole a little bit. The big boy.
My head's still spinning from that Briggs Davenport fake handoff last play. My head's spinning like The Exorcist.
Ball at the 6. Second and a nickel for the Rail Splitters. They got to make it to the 1 for a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, and that's the way we like it, baby.
That's the way we like it, baby. Let's just score.
6:50 remains in the first half. I formation, wing formation combo. Here's the handoff, going to go to No, that's Long, and there's about the student bodies there to catch him.
Late hit.
No. They got to let that go. Yeah, they got to let that go.
Probably a little quick with that, but
yeah. Who are they going to call that against? They should just let that go.
Motorhead or the Disruptors, they agree on that one.
Maybe a warning the first time.
Yeah. I mean, nobody did anything wrong.
It works in our favor. We'll take it.
Yeah.
But, maybe a warning.
6:36 left in the first half. Lincoln leads it by a point. 7-6. Both teams explosive in their own right.
But you know what we don't know is there may be a lot of chatter going on out there, and they're just getting it under control. So they might be more right than wrong.
Yeah.
Some sweet talk.
The mistake Durbin made was he started to come back. You got to just walk away. But the Lions, they were, probably talking, as you said.
There's probably a lot of chatter going on.
Yeah.
Just getting control of it.
And the officials talking it over. They're thinking like us.
We always want to fault the officials.
Yeah. Just let it go.
It's tough to be an official.
Yeah.
I know talking to Coach Turner about it, he hardly ever yells at the officials.
No, look how calm he is.
Yeah, he didn't hear that, did he?
He's not even.
We were talking earlier about how you hardly ever yell at the officials. You and Coach Al. You and Coach Al hardly ever yell at the officials.
Ball at the 7. They're just going to leave it there. They're calling it a first down, Joe. 1st and 7. I don't know how that works. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a Chris Coyne. First down.
I don't know how they arrived at that.
That's the way we like it, baby.
I don't know how they arrived at
Chris
that.
Coyne, State Farm Insurance out on Woodlawn Road.
Call them up, 217-732-7755.
Well,
got any problems, Chris will take care of it.
I don't remember what the line of scrimmage was before the play. So.
He's got offices, Michael, in Lincoln, Atlanta. 6:36 left for the first half.
Setting up franchises.
Rail splitters. You know, I don't like that railer thing. I call them rail splitters. They're rail splitters, man.
That's the full name.
7-6, yeah.
I think they're trying to figure out the line of scrimmage probably.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably ought to be the 6 instead of the 7.
Well, yeah.
What is it? All right, hey, come on, let's go, man.
We need him mic'd up so we can hear what he's saying.
We can hear him, yeah. Michael, go down there and see what the refs are saying.
All right, I'm going down there.
All right.
Take that headset with you.
I'm going to talk to the big system, Steve Shanley, first, though.
Where is he at? He's a line judge. He's out there. That might be him out there with the first. See if he can pick him up, Joe.
Out there, is he?
The big system. He's one of the top athletes to come out of Lincoln. Guy could do anything. 6:36 left for the first half. The officials, what are they going to do? Are they calling New York to look at the? Now they're talking to the. Oh, they're talking to the line judge. They're talking to the big system right now.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. Well, come on, let's go here. Lucas Melton's out there. Seth Durbin. Briggs Davenport. Jacob Long for the Rail Splitters. Zach Poole. Shun Hicks. Caden Wilkerson.
Stevie got it figured out.
You got the great Preston Hunt. Even on offense, Preston Hunt's in there. He's the left guard on defense. Here we go. 1st and 7 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun. Waits for the snap. Hands off. Boo. He's going to do. Nice play there. Seth Durbin. He's been in the weight room. He hit that guy head on like a freight train and took him. That's going to be, well, actually it was 1st and goal.
Yes.
Human bulldozer.
Yeah, he turned and went against the grain there, found a little opening.
Now they're going to call it 3rd and 1. It's got to be close to a first down.
Did they pick the flag up?
I'm going to go quarterback sneak.
No, it's 2nd. No, it's 3rd.
3rd and 1 now they call.
Now it says 1st down.
Now it says 1st and 1. All right, 1st and goal, pardon me.
That's the way we like it, baby.
Davenport's got the snap. Hands off, Durbin again.
Nice
Touchdown, Rail Splitters. Rail Splitters lead it 13-6. Let's hear it, Michael. Oh, wait a minute. That's Joe Ryan.
That's a new
I got to
one.
read this.
Yeah.
Lincoln touchdown sponsor, Copper and Oak. That's a Copper and Oak touchdown for the Railers. Copper and Oak located at 227 North Pickley Street in Lincoln.
Joe Ryan.
We had a
Nice.
ladies fantasy football draft there last night.
Ladies fantasy football draft.
Crowded house. It was good.
Excellent.
Hey, they were a lot of fun. Competitive.
I like it. Here we go. Lucas Melton. Shun Hicks on the snap. There's the placement. There's the kick. It's through the uprights. And the man that does the placement, that's a very important job, is Seth Durbin. The man that scored the touchdown on, he was on the placement.
It also helps if something goes wrong in that snap. He's got good hands and he's quick. He can make something happen.
Scored. That's right. 6 minutes exactly left in the first half. Lincoln leads it 14-6. And we line up for the kickoff. And all our kickoffs, Michael Badurber.
Boom it.
Chicago Street Rentals.
Even how deep he's
located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Call them up, 217-735-2422. They'll take care of any problem you got.
You know, Michael, he looks like a rocker, but what's crazy is his lady friend is the lead singer in a rock and roll band.
I like it.
Ruby.
I'm just the roadie for Ruby G. Ruby G's listening tonight out in San Diego, California.
And tonight he was Bobby V's roadie. He brought in my ink pen for me.
You should interview her at halftime sometime.
Fly her in, too, on Friday nights.
Lucas Melton going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. He'll kick it to about the 21-yard line.
Number 42.
Lucas Melton. And it's going to come down at the 18-yard line. And here come the Lions at the 25 and the 30. Couple of tackles missed to the sideline and finally wrapped up. The tackle made by number 78 for the Rail Splitters.
Graue Neal on the tackle.
Let's tell us about Graue Neal. Was
5'8", 175, and he's a junior.
Junior Neal on the tackle. 5:51. Nice run. 1st and 10 for the Lanphier Lions. The Lanphier Lions not sleeping tonight.
Got ourselves a good ball game.
I think that song was by the Tokens. Way back in the waybacks.
Shout out to Barbara Bowlby listening down there in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
The great Barbara Bowlby.
Raised the number 42, Reuben Bowlby again.
Yeah, what a great athlete Barbara Viderber. Shot 64% from the field back in 679 in the Hall of Fame.
She might be the best Viderber basketball player. I mean, Chuck tries to take credit.
Here we go. Here's the handoff. Oh, left side. A big gain there for the Lions. Quick hitter in the Lincoln territory to the 49.
Looks like just a straight dive. I don't think anybody pulled or anything. Just
bad Barb. She ran on the boys cross country team. She held the 2-mile record for like 30 years until it was broken.
Yeah, I think Chuck may be overrated. I don't know. You think or not?
I don't know. You think he's listening tonight?
I hope not. He's going to hurt me when he sees me back in town next time.
5:18 left for the first half. Lincoln leads at 14 seconds. 2nd and a deuce for the Lions. Up under. I like the way the lights shine off their black helmets. Here's the hand off the rail. Oh, who is it? Whoa, Tommy Braid. Tommy Braid.
Shades of Dick Butkus.
Tommy Braid. And you know what's crazy? He comes off that left side. He must have switched sides there. He can't be that quick.
No, he was on the right side.
Oh, he was on the. He's the. That time he set up as the left defensive end. Is it 3rd and 3 now? Yeah, at the 50.
He hit him so hard he broke the kitchen sink. They're going to have to call Chicago Street Rentals to fix that thing.
Chicago Street Rentals.
Right back at it.
There he is. Give him a headset. I texted. I didn't tell Michael. I texted Lloyd earlier. I said, hey, you got an extra headset? He goes, nah, it's all with Jim. And we show up at the game. There it is. Magically appears an extra headset.
He knows what he's doing.
3rd and 3. Here's the snap. Richmond pitches in the backfield. Nice opening there. Oh, they're going to call a penalty. And a nice tackle there. And guess who it is? Preston Hunt.
Preston Hunt. Nice play. Came up.
Stopped just short of the first down, but a penalty on the play in the backfield.
Oh, we're going to go back against him. Yep. Like he wants to walk that way. Aerosmith.
Holding in the backfield against the Lions. Tough break there, but Preston Hunt stopped him. They probably would have went for it anyway on 4th down.
Oh, they're going to. I mean, they're going to get this down over there. I don't know. That would have been a decision there maybe if your coach Sokowski, you take that down away from him and say, hey, it's 4th down and 2, 3.
You know, I remember a situation.
They would have had a choice.
Yeah, that's true. I remember a situation, Joe, like this, and over at Rochester in the playoffs. And Keon got the ball, was thrown out in the flat to him, and he reared back and threw a touchdown pass to Gabe Smith. Remember that?
Yes.
That's one of the greatest plays of all time. Again, I think we took an early 7-0 lead. But
yeah, you had to take that penalty. That backed them way
to the 40 of Lanphier. 3rd down, a long ways to go. Richmond under the quarterback, the center. Whoa.
Again,
that was Preston Hunt on the pursuit, but his teammates were in on the tackle.
Well, it's Preston Hunt, but he ran him right over to Braid.
Tommy Braid.
That's over with.
Yeah, what a combination.
Guys look good.
Tommy Braid and Preston Hunt, 2 seniors. They do a lot of work in the weight room along with Zirkelbach. The nose guard. They're afraid to go up against Zirkelbach. I mean, he was out there lifeguard. I would shy away from him. He looks scary.
If I'm Lanphier, I let this clock run down.
4th and 14. Joe's going to let the clock. Even a good call.
Let that clock go.
Joe with another good call.
The disruptor's out there waiting.
They're going to have to punt it away. Durbin back for the Rail Splitters. Here's the kick. And it's another sidewinder. Oh, it stayed on the sideline. It looked like a golf shot.
It's a Ray Guy punt. Put it down that sideline, coffin corner. Ray Guy.
Nice. To the 29-yard line.
Back in our day, Bob.
Back in the BC days. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, State Farm. That's a 1st down.
We should talk to Chris Coyne about.
They got offices in Lincoln, Atlanta, offering great homes on auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
I got it on. I got that on speed dial on my phone. Here come the Rail Splitters, 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Davenport out of the gun. Got the snap, and that's long. No, that's Durbin. Durbin just shucked the guy.
Another
to the 34.
They're trying to slow that penetration down by Lanphier by getting him going one direction and then doing it in the misdirection.
Did you see the way he got rid of that tackle? Looks like he's been in jiu-jitsu class. The way he got rid of that would-be tackler. Second down.
Working with Grimaldi some.
2nd and 7. 3-yard pickup that time by Durbin. Davenport out of the gun. He's back there by himself. Maybe they'll throw it this time. Look at the 2 blockers on that right side. Davenport offsides. Somebody's going to be offsides. Either the orange or the white.
I think it's us.
The Rail Splitters illegal procedure. False start, they're calling it. What's the difference between illegal procedure and a false start? Oh. Yeah. We won't tell them all our secrets.
Johnny Travolta.
Yeah. John Travolta. Saturday Night Fever. This is Friday Night Fever, and the Rail Splitters lead at 14-6. 2nd and a dozen for the Rail Splitters at their own 28. Davenport. He's got the snap. Hands off Durbin right side, and he's not going too far. Nice tackle. That was a textbook tackle there by number 9.
And
textbook tackle.
Snuck in there and grabbed legs. Like I've always said, 99% of kids run with their legs.
Yeah, Anderson, that's the way you like to see him wrap them up. 3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. They may go airborne here, or do they go to Durbin off the left side?
They're going to call a timeout, probably. Think about it. You don't want to leave too much time on this clock if we end up getting the ball back.
$1.43.
We do not want to have to punt out of here.
Here we go. Shun Hicks up over the football. The sophomore, Briggs Davenport, getting the start. I like this. We're going to see him for 3 years. Davenport fakes the handoff, and they whoa, you're not going anywhere. There's 3 Lanphier Lions there. Let's see if we can pick them up. What do you got with those binoculars? I can see the guy, but I can't read his name.
I don't know why the Lions aren't calling a timeout. Do they have any left?
I like it. Bobby Meacham on the tackle. Great name.
Lions have any timeouts left? Oh, you used them all?
4th and a Roberto Clemente to go. 4th and 21. We're in the red. 52 seconds. Michael V doesn't remember those kind of clocks when it went in the last minute to go to the red. You probably wouldn't even around that, Joe. 44 seconds. They're letting her run down. 40 seconds. Rail Splitter's going to have to punt it away. 4th and 21.
Nice job by Coach Sokowski running that play clock down, getting rid of that clock for the Lions.
Can you believe that he's the 2nd longest coach at Lincoln now? 10 years.
A long time now.
And now they go to the side. We'll take a 30-second timeout, Claudette.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Graue Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Graue Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at GraueInc.com.
It's Graue right now.
Away. 4th and 21 for the Rail Splitters. 36 seconds left on the halftime clock. Lincoln leads it by 8, 14-6. And here comes the long snap. And it's low, and he falls on it in the end zone. Is that a touchback?
No, he's at the 2.
That's 2 points?
No, he's out of the end zone.
At the 2.
No. He's at the 2. Okay. Oh, my word. 1st and goal for the Lions. It was a low snap, and Melton, all he could do was fall on it. Unbelievable, Michael V. 33.8 seconds left, and it's going to be first and goal at the 4 for the Lions. A low snap.
Well, no timeout.
Here comes the Lincoln defense.
They're going to...
We need to tackle them inbounds and then take our time getting up.
I'm thinking Preston Hunt.
I think he's going to rip it out of someone's hand, run it back for 6.
There you go.
Here we go.
I like the way you're thinking.
Richmond.
I'd watch quarterback sneak.
Here's the snap. End around right side. Penalty. That's going to be a holding penalty. They call a touchdown, but they're going to call a holding on Lanphier. I'm pretty sure. 27.9.
Controversy.
I got $1 on a holding penalty.
I'll tell you what, if that's a hold, we ran some time off, and that's going to back them up. Yep, there you go.
That's a penalty against the Lions. You see it flag back there, it's holding.
Big break there for the Realy.
Now it's 5. That backs them up to the 9, so it's going to be second and goal. No, they're saying 16? No. That can't be true. That's not a 10-yard penalty? What? They take them all the way back to the 14-yard line. Yeah. So that was a 10-yard penalty. Yeah. Whatever happened. Holding's a 10-yard penalty.
Big break. Big break.
Holding's a 10? All right, here we go. Lions up to the line of scrimmage. 27.9 seconds left for the half. Lincoln leads at 14-6. Richmond looking along the line of scrimmage. Out the Lincoln defense. Goes up under center. Got a man in motion. And it's clogged up there by the Railer defense.
That should do it.
Nice.
Run that clock out.
19 seconds.
Run
17.
The clock. Tick-tock, run that clock.
As you said, Coach, no timeouts.
Great team defense.
10 seconds.
They've been ready since the beginning of the game. They weren't messing around.
They hurried to the line of scrimmage. Richmond's got the snap. He wants to go himself. Right side. Richmond got one man to beat. Spins and out of bounds. And the man there, that was number 5 for the Rail Splitters, Breon McKinney. McKinney stopped Richmond to make it into the end zone. So with the goose eggs on the board, the score here at halftime, Lincoln Rail Splitters 14 and the Lanphier Lions 6. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Graue Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to graueinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you.
Railers lead the Lanphier Lions 14-6. Joe Ryan, Michael Moderber sitting around. Bobby V took a break, and we're sitting now with the legendary Hall of Famer. I like calling him the Hoper, Coach John Oakes. John, how you doing?
It's good
Coach
to be
Oakes.
back with you guys. You know, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Always one of my favorites here, and good to see the exciting game. I wasn't sure what we're going to see today.
Let's talk a little about the game. What do you see from both schools? What do you like? What do you don't like?
Well, you can tell both of them are a little young right now. You know,
Yep.
Plenty of mistakes on each side, but both of them have good effort. They've handled the ball fairly well, not too many turnovers and so forth. You can tell even the officials are a little young. There's one of those calls down there that actually went against the Rail Splitters on that personal foul call. Looks like it should have been half the distance in the first down.
We were trying to figure it out up here what went on there.
Yeah, I didn't see him wave the flag off, so it should have been half the distance from where the ball was dead, and then first down for the Rail Splitters. But they overcame it, so.
Yeah, and we've got another big break down here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's
at the end zone.
Hunter. Probably starting to fall on the ball if he gets a bad snap, but he's not in that situation. You know, he should have taken the safety.
Get out of the back of the end zone.
But by doing it, he saved him 2 points the way it ended up. So
yeah, the way it ended up, you saved him that 2 points. It would make it 14-8.
But it's kind of game. I think both coaches knew they had young clubs coming into the game, and both of them are playing hard. And there's a few mistakes, but not totally error prone by any stretch of the imagination. So I imagine both of them are relatively happy with the way it's going and competitive games. So it's good to see.
How many years did you spend here at Lanphier, Coach?
I spent 7 years at Lanphier. They've just come out with a series actually from that time period. That was when Central State 8 was just coming into existence.
Just started, right?
Yeah. And
so what year was that?
Came 93 was the first year with it. And that first year of the conference, it was supposed to be Sacred Heart and the Seven Dwarfs, supposedly.
Yeah, that's right. Sacred Heart and the Seven Dwarfs, that's right.
And we beat Sacred Heart first game of the conference season there in 93, and here at Lanphier went on to become conference champions for the first time that year. Kind of set the tone for a number of years. It was a very competitive conference and exciting football.
Oh, yeah, you guys were good. I remember. You had was it Erickson, the quarterback back then?
Yeah, Erickson was our quarterback back in the day then. So on, made the playoffs 4 years in a row. First time that public schools made the playoffs. So one of the Sacred Heart Griffin guys actually is putting together YouTube. I'm not very good on that technical stuff, whatever they call it.
TikTok, YouTube, I don't know what it is.
YouTube program going out there. It's going back and showing highlights from that 93 season. And then a couple years later, we had a couple great battles with SHG also in 95. And they went on to beat us with a Hail Mary pass to move on in the playoffs, and they ended up getting second. But I understand they're coming out with another series from the 95 season. So, yeah, a lot of good memories here. Seeing you and Timmy down there in the sidelines still for Railers. Brings back some good memories from my time at Lincoln.
You're
always enjoyed it.
Well, let's talk about for some of those listeners that remember when you were back here. You still see a couple of those guys, Coach Nesbitt, Coach Moore. You still talk to those cats? I haven't talked to either one of them in a long time.
Yeah, Coach Moore actually retired and moved down to Tennessee, but he's back in coaching down in school down in outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
Is he still running around in Tommy's shorts or not?
I don't think he's running anywhere. He's like the rest of us. He's getting too old to do too much running. But yeah, he's. I need to actually give him a call and see how it's going here at the start of this season for him. Coach Nesbitt and I, we both retired to Lake Petersburg, just outside of Springfield. So he only lives about a half mile away from me, but he's kind of become a hermit. I hardly ever see him anymore. So.
Well, they say that's what wealthy retired teachers do. They move over to the lake in Petersburg.
Mine was kind of out of necessity. My house burned down in Springfield, and I had to find a place to go. And I kept getting outbid for houses in Springfield. And the wife said, "I always wanted to live on a lake," and there we ended up. So.
Nice. That's a great place over there.
So yeah, we enjoy it. It's not too far outside of town here.
And I understand that you had a
Coach John Hoops with our halftime sponsor.
He's going to read off the halftime sponsor. Look at it.
He's got
Here
it.
He goes.
Okay.
Well, he's a teacher. He's studying it.
Trying to decide what you want me to read. For Graue Incorporated.
That's right. There you go.
Serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone number 217-735-4444. Or go online to GraueInc.com. Thank you for Graue for doing the programming here.
Yeah, they're the ones, they called us and said, hey, can you get Oaks on there?
Actually, when we've got one of my mom's still best friends buys all her cars up there. So
really?
Drives up from Springfield, yeah.
Look, you're a celebrity now. Back in your day, what was some of your greatest teams here? Was Erickson and man, what was?
Yeah, I actually going back. I mean, if you want to go way back, I started my coaching career at Springfield High School.
Yes.
And our 70 or 81 football team at Springfield High.
Howard.
Yeah, with Mike Howard. Went on to become quarterback for the Badgers, Wisconsin, for 3 years. But we had a 9-1 football team that didn't make the playoffs. Back in that day, yeah. Back in that day, it was tougher. You had to win the conference championship, or be like 9-1, 8-1. It's kind of a strange situation. But we had to play 9 games in 10 weeks, and the one game we lost was one we had to play 3 in 1 week, and our opponent didn't have to play 3 in 1 week. It was Champaign Central, who was ended up being the conference champion.
They were good back then.
Right. So
we were just talking about that year earlier.
We kind of got the shaft. And that one, we were ranked 4th in the state and didn't even make the playoffs with that team. But that team there and my 95 team at Lanphier, those two teams, if they went head-to-head, would be a heck of a collision.
We were just talking about that same year.
Of course, the 93 team that beat Sacred Heart for the first year of this conference and went into the playoffs with Corey Erickson and Ed Killian and a number of them. Ed Killian was the player of the year for the conference that year. Fullback and linebacker for us. So
big dude.
Yeah. And we had a real stable of running backs back then. So it was great competition back in the day.
I remember I can still remember Howard because I remember playing against him, and I had done something wrong, and Flowers had me on the sidelines chewing on me. And the very next play, Howard came out and got loose on our sidelines and was running up, and one of our DBs came at him and dipped his head, and Howard grabbed him by the back of his helmet and jammed his face mask into the ground, and he popped up with that glob of mud in his face, and Flowers let go of me and grabbed him. I'm out of it. We got somebody new.
We saw you were out of the game for that play and picked on him for that. Good coaching.
Hey, Coach, Joe Ryan did have 13 tackles and 3 assists in one game like
that. That's the same year, Champaign Central.
Champaign, yeah.
He had just double verified they won the conference that year. See? There you go. You think I'm lying? There you go.
How many years you in Lincoln, Coach?
So yeah, 5 years as head coach, and I stayed around one more year and kind of helped mentor Jared as trainer when he took over. And Jared's had a great run up at Dixon.
Oh yeah,
coaching since he left Lincoln, and he's running some buzzsaws in the playoffs. But he's been like
been right there.
11-1 or 11-2 the last couple of years.
He'll still be good this year.
His boys were playing, so.
Done a good job. You did a good job with him.
So who were the players that you remember? Did you have like Courtwright?
Oh yeah.
And
definitely Fricky. Aaron Fricky was quarterback for several years, and
he's doing good things now.
Yeah, he's coaching over at Warrensburg Latham. I get over there and catch practice every year, 1 or 2.
Saw you last year, the playoff game.
Yeah, yep. He's always like the kind of supporting guys I've got. I've got a couple guys that Lanphier here that played for me that I come back and watch. It was at Riverton's practice this past week because I got a couple players over there that are coaching, and even like Williamsville, some of the smaller schools. Some Kate's boys. Their dad was captain of one of my teams. And Rochester's got their defensive coordinator who played for me was captain of one of my teams here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got a great nephew at Rochester, so he's a sophomore, going to be a stud, wide receiver and defensive back. So I get out to Rochester quite a bit.
Now Coach Turner
they give me a golf cart when I come out there to watch, though.
We'll give you one. You come to Lincoln, we'll get you something.
I need it. That's right.
Tell us about your athletic career. Tell us, were you a wrestler?
Yeah. Well, I started actually at Dixon High School, where Shaner is now. I went to Dixon High School my first 2 years. My dad had signed with the Bears in 1950 and got hurt with them. But football was my number one love. But I was 115 pounds as a freshman. Played center and linebacker.
Boy, what did you get on the weight gain stuff?
And that wasn't until later on.
And you wrestled in the winter.
But I at the end of football season, one of the assistant football coaches was also assistant wrestling. He asked me what I was going to do, and I said, I'm probably going to play basketball. I'm not very good, but, keep me in shape. And he said, no, you're going out for wrestling.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. Well, then as it ended up, my senior year, we moved here when I was a junior. My senior year in high school, I was named the outstanding defensive player for the city of Springfield, all 4 schools. Wow. I was a 165-pound linebacker.
With Lanphier?
No, I was at Springfield High.
Springfield High,
actually,
okay.
graduated from Springfield High. And nobody's giving scholarships to 165-pound linebackers.
No.
Luckily, as a good enough wrestler, I got offered a wrestling scholarship at the University of Illinois. So I went over to Illinois, and I wrestled for 4 years at Illinois.
What weight?
My college career. I wrestled 150 my first year and 158 the next couple years after that. Yes, Joe, I've gained a few pounds since that.
So you got a full ride to the University of Illinois wrestling?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And D1 wrestling is pretty tough.
It was. Yeah, I can't say I beat in more heads than I got my head beat in, but Big Ten especially, it was the #1 wrestling conference in the nation. So there was Iowa with Dan Gable had a couple guys who were national champions. And, you've done wrestling them. They felt like they'd taken your arms and beat you with them and then stuck them back on your body by the time you got off the mat. But,
well, you must have worn your headgear. You don't have your ears on.
That's right. I always kept my headgear on.
Right, smart man.
I did. You get cauliflower once, which I did, and that tells you better wear your headgear, But
kept your good looks.
But yeah, about the best I did. I did lose a 2-1 match to a guy that ended up being the national champ, but that was about as close as I had to having a great win.
A great career.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
but paid for the education.
Yeah.
And then I came back out and I coached wrestling. In fact, that's kind of how I ended up at Lincoln. I was coaching at Springfield High. Floyd B was coaching up here at Lincoln, and he, of course, was from Springfield. And Floyd was always saying, John, you got to come to Lincoln. You got to come to Lincoln.
Experience Lincoln.
And I said, I don't think I'm ever coming to Lincoln, Floyd. But I ended up, I made my career, took over 5 different programs in my career, and all of them were kind of in down spots when I took them over, and we at least got them respectable. And so that was kind of, the last stop I made was at Lincoln. I'd been an assistant principal out at Chatham and was looking to get back into coaching because I enjoyed it more. And I was talking to a school in Southern California about going out there because my wife always wanted to move to California. And my mother-in-law was going to have to be living with us because we just lost my father-in-law, and she had macular, couldn't drive and stuff anymore. And I said to my mother-in-law, you ready to move to California? And she says, no. She said, I'll come visit you, but I'm not going to live there.
Okay.
So that meant we weren't going to California.
Yeah.
And Lincoln was open, and Jacksonville was open.
Wow, man, you would have been a great surfer.
Yeah. And Lincoln was a couple weeks ahead of the Jacksonville at that stage and offered me the job. And like I said, Floyd always wanted me to come there. And I knew it was going to be a challenge with the way the program was, but like I said, I've never backed away from the challenge.
Well, tell us some of the good wrestlers the years you were there.
Where?
In Lincoln.
In Lincoln? Oh boy, you know,
they put him on the spot.
I put him on the spot.
Now. I was running the weight program back then. I can't remember exactly who.
Well, any good wrestlers you coached?
You know, Dave Clem. It was one of the ones you had.
Yeah.
When I was at Springfield High, I had a good heavyweight, and you guys had Clem. I just had lunch with Clem about a month ago. He's still coaching over at Mount Zion.
I interviewed him over there at Mount Zion in a pouring rainstorm where we were talking about Floyd B. It was a great interview with him. I was at a party one night, and you know, I was a little crazy, and the person I was with, we were walking behind Dave Clem, and I said, let's see if we can take him down. The last thing I remember, there was like a grunt, and I was flying through the air, and I could see my other friend flying through the air. So
Dave was a big boy in high school, but he's in good shape. You look at him now; he's slimmed down. He looks good. You know?
He was at the AD and the coach at Lincoln College.
Right, for a number of years. Now he's
done it all.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Zion.
Mount Zion, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we actually kind of funny Lincoln story with Floyd, because we were super competitive. We used to go, Floyd and the Gardner brothers and I used to go to Canada fishing. And one year, Floyd happened to beat all three of us in duels. And he shows up in Canada with a T-shirt that says Lincoln, Springfield City Champ. You know, so there was always crap going on with Floyd and us. My brother we were wrestling. It was a real tight match, and my brother, I was coaching him. He had a lead and blew it right at the end of the match, and about 145 pounds. And I ripped him a new, you know what.
Letting that happen.
Over it, letting it happen, you know. And I thought it'd cost us the meet. And luckily, we came back and ended up beating Floyd by 1 point, so I didn't have to listen to Floyd's crap that year. But
we got to get going here, Coach. But real quick, 80, we boycotted the Olympics. Clem was pretty close to going to those Olympics.
He was outstanding, you know, no doubt about it. And he did a great job at Lincoln College. So, hey, I'll let you guys get back to work. It's been a pleasure.
Great visiting with you.
Thank you. So.
We'll talk.
We'll talk after this game. All right, you keep telling me that, and I never hear from you.
Oh, I call you. You don't answer the phone.
All right.
Okay. Here we go, Railers.
Here we go.
We're back, ready to go.
We're ready to go. And thank you, Coach Oakes. Thank you, Coach Ryan. We're ready to go here, second half. All our kickoffs, of course, sponsored by
Chicago Street Rentals, located in 1909 North Kickapoo Street, Lincoln. Call them up, 217-735-2422. Anything you got going on, they're going to take care of it.
Ethan Beach going to kick it off for the Lanphier Lions. Back for Lincoln, Seth Durbin and Jacob Long. Here's the boot, another short one. Got through the hands of that Railer. Now it's loose, and Lanphier Lions have got it. Two Railers had a chance to grab it. They both missed it. That's two errors on the play there, and the Lanphier Lions going to start the second half, 1st and 10, deep in Lincoln territory. It's going to be like about the 33-yard line, I believe. Big early mistake by the Rail Splitters to start this second half.
Yeah, he went right back, tried to hit it right back over to the same young man earlier, Merriman, and Merriman went for the pickup, missed it, and he's going to leave Lanphier in good field position.
At the ball going to be at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Only 5 seconds burn off the clock on that play. Again, the Lions with those beautiful uniforms, the orange uniforms with the black helmets. You can see the lights gleaming off those black helmets as Richmond comes up under center. Watch for Richmond. Don't let him get a loose or he's going to pay dirt. Richmond waits for the snap, and they blow the play dead.
A little motion on the Lions that time. I think they moved.
Look at Preston Hunt. He's right there. He gets through there immediately.
I got to tell you, he's through there every time.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get plays off.
Yeah. Nicest kid in the world. Illegal procedure against the Lions. That's going to make it 1st and 15 at the 38-yard line for the Lanphier Lions here on a beautiful Friday night. Quarter moon out on a clear sky. Temperature now probably no wind at all. Temperature probably, I can feel it's cooled off a little. Might be about 69 out now.
It's nice out.
Yeah, it's perfect evening. Up to the line of scrimmage comes Richmond and his troops. His center is Sean Johnston. He's the guy, He's the guy that snaps the ball. Here's the handoff right side. They got running room. and it ran down from behind. Nice play there. There were rail splitters in pursuit. I saw Quentin Quisenberry out there and some other rail splitters. I couldn't pick them all up.
Yeah, just a straight dive up the middle of the field, and our linebackers moved or went somewhere, I couldn't tell, and big gap, big hole for them.
1st and 10 for the Lanphier Lions. 15-yard run. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 22-yard line. Richmond looks along the line of scrimmage. He's got command of the ball club there. He's a junior, waits for the snap. There it is. Oh, he dropped it. Now he picks it up. They try to corral him in the backfield. He's a loose. There's one man to run him down. He can't get him along the sidelines. He breaks to the inside of the field. Finally, he's knocked down. The man that came across the field to knock him down for the rail splitters was the Z-Man. The Z-Man came across the field. The nose guard, Caleb Zirkelbach, never gave up on that play, and he knocked him down. But he knocked him down from behind. Richmond was ready to go to the house.
I'll tell you what, he does make things happen, because that was another busted play, and then he turns around, gets yardage out of it. 2nd
and a nickel. Ball at the 17-yard line for the Lions. Richmond again looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he's ready to go. Waits for the snap. Hands off, left side, and the rail splitters are there. Short gain there. A lot of rail splitters there on the tackle. Anderson on the carry. That was Preston. First guy there, Preston Hunt. For the rail splitters, number 54, the 6'1", 200-pound senior. Solid muscle and quickness of Preston Hunt has shown itself tonight. 3rd and a deuce now at the 15 for the Lanphier Lions. They huddle up, and here they go. Richmond in command of this ball club. Where's the number 2? He's a junior. Looks along the line of scrimmage again, sees if everybody's, now he's ready to go. Here comes, look, Preston Hunt dropped the ball. Now he picks it up again, pitches to the back on the sideline, and a nice tackle, open field tackle there by Quentin Quisenberry.
Double Q.
Quisenberry did a nice job of staying home and being out there, because if he gets sucked in on that, he's going to turn the corner.
You know, the Q man, I don't think he started last year, but last year he showed what he could do.
Yep.
Tell us about the Q man. What class is he in?
He's a junior, 5'8", 135.
He was playing good as a sophomore. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Tough kid.
4th and 2 now for the Lions.
Well, I'd say Lincoln's going to blitz. What do you think?
Preston Hunt, yeah. he's air cav, man. He's going to be there. Here we go, Richmond. Look at him. Look at Richmond. Pitches in the backfield. That's number 3. Tommy Braid. Caden Wilkerson.
Caden Wilkerson, but there may be a face
First
mask.
guy there, Caden Wilkerson.
Yeah, he's going to call a face mask on it, Bob.
Oh, brother.
And that's going to help the Lions out.
Oh, man. It was 4th and 2. That means they're going to have a first down on the face mask. So that could either be a 5 or a 15, couldn't it? Depends if it was.
It's straight up first down.
Now they're going to call holding.
That's going to be enough for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 for the Lions. 9:03 left in the 3rd quarter. They're knocking on the door. They trail it by 8, 14-6. If they score, they'll go for 2. Far side hash mark. Backing the rail splitters up. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7. Richmond on the far side hash mark. He's ready to go. Johnson's going to snap it.
Wow.
Here's the snap.
They look like dominoes.
He comes to the outside. They string him out, and they run him down from behind, but he picks up a couple of yards. Richmond on the carry. Preston Hunt was there along with number 41. Who's 41? That's Marcus Gile was there also with Preston Hunt. And somebody's injured for the Lions. He's calling for help. Where are they going to set it at? But this inside the 5-yard line at the 3-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and goal for Lanphier at the 3. If that's Richmond, he's a tough guy. I'll bet he gets up.
He made a nice cut. He does make things happen tonight. You see him get out there and point at blockers, get out there and get somebody. I'm taking this.
Got a cramp.
They're running down a banana or something.
He's going to be all right.
Cramps.
He's a tough kid. He's going to be all right. Rail splitters walking to the sideline, looks like now. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll be back.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, 8:41 remains in the third quarter. There was a cramp on the field. I believe it was Richmond. The trainer got out there and got him stretched and straightened out. Rail Splitters lining up on defense. As I said, 8:41 left in the third quarter. Lincoln leads at 14-6. Second and goal for the Lanphier Lions at the 3-yard line.
I have to bring a new quarterback in here because he have to sit out a play. So
what number? You got a number on?
Number 12.
Number
and
12.
A quarterback.
Jeremiah Underwood. Jeremiah Underwood at quarterback for the Lions. He drops it.
The Rails. How to get it?
Guess who's there? Preston Hunt.
Wow.
Preston Hunt was the first guy there, and the rest of the student body then finished him off.
The disruptor.
The disruptor. Jeremiah Underwood's a freshman, 187-pounder, 6'2". And is that 2 or 7? Is Richmond coming back in? Oh no.
Yep,
man, I hate to see that. 7 checks in for the Lions. That's Hassan Marion checks in. But the quarterback now is a young freshman. Jeremiah Underwood. Freshman, 187. Third and goal at the 5. Underwood. He's got the snap. Hands off right side, and Zirkle back. First guy there. Zirkle's got him by the belt, and he pulls him back.
Big Z makes the play.
Z-Man.
The double nickel.
The double nickel.
6 foot, 250, senior.
Yeah, put on 25 pounds of muscle in the weight room.
He's going to run in now. Richmond's going to run in now.
There he comes. Fourth. Is that him? Oh, that's number 3.
Oh.
I think that's. Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah,
he is
Richmond's
number 3. That is Richmond.
Now number 1, Elijah Whalen coming out too.
That's 2 of their top guns, the tight end and the quarterback. 4th and a nickel at the nickel. 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Richmond.
Oh my God.
Oh, penalty. Oh, that's going to go against Lanphier. Flag in the backfield.
I think they tried to go on a quick count that time, and not everybody
they called timeout. They called timeout. Lanphier calls timeout.
Before the flag?
I guess so. Timeout Lanphier. Score Lincoln 14, Lanphier 6. 7:02 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
We go. Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night from Memorial Stadium in the capital city, Springfield. 4th and goal for the Lanphier Lions. They called timeout from the 5-yard line. They're still huddled up. There was a semi that flipped over and shut off all 3 lanes on I-55, so it was a lot of trouble for people getting here. But old Bobby V, along with his son Michael, out of Possum Holler, took the back roads, and we got here in time for the big game.
In a canoe. You guys in a canoe?
We canoed. I've canoed here before.
I thought we were commuting up to L.A. for a second.
Richmond. Here's the snap.
Get knocked down. There we go. Zone lineman knocked him down. That's going to be first down, Railer.
1st and 10, Rail Splitters.
That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne State Farm. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Railers. He's got offices in Lincoln and Atlanta offering great rates on home and auto, life, and renters insurance. Calls 217-732-7755. I also heard he likes my T-shirt, and he's offered me $20 already for it.
It's a great story. We burned firewood out there. Here's a $2.39.
Nice, unfortunately, 9 to 8 and only for like 47.
Here go the Rail Splitters, 1st and 10 out of their own end zone, Joe. Tough play here out of the gun. The sophomore Davenport's got it. Hands it off. Nice. Oh, nice play. That is Durbin, and that gets him out of harm's way up to about the 15-yard line. Try and pick up who that tackle was.
And he's down.
Durbin on the carry for the Rail Splitters, and that's enough for a first down.
He's not happy.
Great play by Davenport.
That's I think that on the tackle. I think
that's Jacob Long. I think we said Durbin.
I think that was Kamora McLean on the tackle, a sophomore. He was one of the guys there. Durbin had the first touchdown. Who scored the second touchdown for us? I can't remember.
Melton, I believe.
Melton did. Okay.
Great patience shown there by Davenport. His parents are Emily Davis and Josh Davenport. He's a proud CCS graduate.
Good friend.
Proud CCS.
Yeah, good friends of the family. Josh Davenport, of course, a great baseball player, and Emily, just good all-around good person.
One of my favorite Little League ball players, Josh Davenport.
Josh Davenport. I think we played them in the championship.
Good football players. Good football.
Bobby V was the coach. Ken Schweitzer's the coach. We went 16-0, 1991.
Unbelievable. Who's the sponsor? Jenkins Insurance.
Jenkins Insurance.
Jenkins Insurance. Yeah,
Jenkins Insurance. And Davenport was a good football player,
yes,
Joseph.
Sir. Yes, sir. Good boy.
Ball at the 14-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. It's been a battle tonight. You know, you know that, Coach. Lincoln Lanphier in basketball. Whenever it's always a good game. No matter what year it is, no matter where they're ranked. It's going to be a good one. Down through the years, Lanphier, Lincoln, legendary games. My brother Chuck lost a heartbreaker to a Lanphier team that went on to get second in state at the old Armory.
One of my favorite matchups ever was Eric Young versus Andre Iguodala.
Oh, yeah. That was two big, strong guys fighting it out. We got a plane coming in. We're spotted a plane. They're probably looking for me. I worked in the Pentagon.
Pick up Michael.
They're coming to pick up Michael.
Are they picking you up?
Yeah, they're going to chopper me out of here.
Helicopter come up here.
I got one of those Batman zip ties. They're going to pull me out of the booth here.
6:46 left in the third quarter. It's been a typical Lincoln Lanphier battle. And walking off the field is Jacob Long. Yeah, here we go. They blow the whistle. We're ready to go. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the Lanphier 14-yard line.
Looks like Paxton Laura has came in to replace him.
Freshman. Davenport waits for the snap. And Quentin Quisenberry's got it on the right side. The Quiz breaks one tackle, spins to the 15, and picks up a yard. Maybe the 16. We'll have to wait and see. I didn't pick up the tackler for Lanphier. I wonder if I could get Meacham.
There you go, Robert Meacham.
Bobby Meacham. Bobby V, Bobby Meacham. 2nd and 8, picked up 2 there. 2nd and 8 for the Rail Splitters. Quentin Quisenberry. He comes out of the bullpen. He makes tackles. He gains yardage. Davenport out of the gun. Wing formation. Man in motion. They hand it off. That's Seth Durbin, 20, 25, 30. Gets it down to the 35. He fought through one tackle. And down to the 38-yard line goes Durbin. He got some good blocking, too. Seth Durbin, number 2, a junior, 5'9", 140. They spotted at the 38, and it's going to be
a Chris Coyne first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chris Coyne.
That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, a longtime sponsor for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun, 1st and 10 at the 37. Here he goes. Man in motion. He's going to hand it to him. He comes off the left side. He jukes, and he gets hit by about 4 Lanphier Lions, but not before.
That's Paxton Lure again, and he ran the ball the last time, too, Bob.
And was that him? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paxton. That was you last time. Number 3. So, and he's only a freshman.
Yeah, making some nice moves, running up in the mix.
He's the long snapper.
He had about 10
he ran that last play, too. Okay.
Yep.
10 dudes trying to take him down. He wouldn't go down.
Am I seeing things, or is that guy's helmet off? No, he's got it on. He's got one of those. He's got one of those safety helmets on. Okay. Help me if you can. 40. Where are we at? The 42-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. There's the snap. Right side, another big hole. Oh, Lucas Melton. They're going to have to bring the chains out.
It's going to be tight.
Lucas Melton, just short of a first down.
I don't know. I think he might have it.
You got the angle there.
First down.
Ball's at the 48-yard. Yep.
First down.
First down for the Rail Splitters.
That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. That's a first down for the Railers. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln, Atlanta, offering great rates on home and auto, life, and renters insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
Ball at the 48-yard line, just 2 yards short of Lanphier territory. 1st and 10, 4:16 on the third quarter clock. Lincoln leads it 14-6. Davenport's got the snap. This time he hands off to the freshman at the 50 into Lanphier territory. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. And that was the freshman again, Laurie.
And I'll tell you what, Coach Turner called it from up here, that hold.
And the V-man's doing good up on top of the defense. Matthew Veloc. Oh, there's a penalty on the play. Are they going to call back there holding on Lincoln? Let's see. Unless they grabbed a face mask. Holding Lincoln. 10-yard penalty against the Rail Splitters. That hurts right at the midfield stripe. So as they march that off from where the hold was?
Yeah, they're going to back it up to the 40 probably. Yep.
1st and 19 for the Rail Splitters. Back to they're going back to the 39-yard line. Yep, back to the 39. I love this complex here.
Oh, it's great.
Look at the lights there. It's kind of is that a fog or just?
It looks like smoke and smell.
Oh, I can smell it, yeah. You know what's killing me? In that concession stand, they've got corn dogs. I couldn't get I almost paid a high school kid off to get me one. 1st and 19 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun. He's got Melton behind him. He's got Quisenberry in motion. Melton takes it up the middle, and he goes to the 41, just short of the 41-yard line. 2-yard pickup. And one of the Railers shook up on the ball. No, that's Tommy Braid. No, Caden Wilkerson.
Caden Wilkerson.
The tight end, he hurt his knee, and he's hurt.
Shot to the knee.
Oh, boy, he's hurting, too. Caden Wilkerson, 6'2", 205, the tight end, the junior. Plays both sides of the football. On defense, Wilkerson is an outside linebacker, but he got hit in the knee there, and that's not good for a football player. 3:40 left for the third quarter. What do you think? Michael V could have been a wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, he'd have cut his hair to get a helmet on, but he would have been a good wide receiver. He had hands.
Long arms.
Played a couple of pickup football games.
Oh, man, I hate to see that. Wilkerson.
Matt Weil out there, the trainer, out. Take a look at him. Matt's a good boy.
Well, that smoke's nasty.
Take care of the kids.
I have to drink some water to clear up my pipes here. 3:40 left in the third quarter.
We could take a commercial.
We could. All right. Well, hey, Claudette, we'll send it back for 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football here from Memorial Stadium. Unfortunately, down on the field, injured for the Rail Splitters. It looks like a knee injury. Caden Wilkerson. Where's the number 13? He's a tight end on offense, junior, 6'2", 205. And he's going to limp off the field. Hate to see that. He's a good kid. I'm pretty sure that's Caden Wilkerson. Number 13. And 6'2". Ball placed just nose of the football on the Lincoln 40-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 18 for the Rail Splitters. There's a fire somewhere around here. There's a lot of smoke in the air. And split wide to the right. That's Breon McKinney for the Rail Splitters. Wide receiver, 5'11", 160. And the Rail Splitters, I like those helmets where they have the extra cushion on them. Keeping from getting...
Yeah, it's much needed.
Everybody check their smoke detectors and fire extinguishers tonight. This is a reminder. Safety first.
Shun Hicks up over the football. Davenport. He's got the snap, fakes the, it's Quentin Quisenberry off the right side of the 45. Whoa, yeah. He is a good utility man.
I tell you what, he's quick and makes nice cuts. He reads the field well.
Yeah, the quickness of Quentin Quisenberry. And that's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. They cut that in half.
Can't coach that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, or teach it. It's, that's just an instinct, and he's got it.
Speed and quickness.
He's in the matrix right now. He can see everything.
Hicks up over the football. Davenport waits out of the gun, wing formation. Quisenberry, here he comes again. Quisenberry strings around on the right side. Makes the turn. Just short of the first down. Knocked down just about a yard and a half short of the first down. Quentin Quisenberry, when you got a hot hand, you keep dealing to it.
That's right.
Smith on the tackle for the Lions. Quisenberry in Lanphier territory at the 44-yard line, where it's going to be 4th and 2 for the Rail Splitters.
Quentin the Matrix Quisenberry.
As Joe said, that's just a natural ability, that quickness and the ability.
Eyes up, seeing the field well. He sees the field well.
What'd you call that, Michael? The Matrix?
Matrix. He's seeing everything. He sees all the codes out there.
Hicks going to snap to Davenport. Oh, he pulled him off sides and a first down for the Rail Splitters.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Railers. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta. Offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. That's the way we like it, baby.
Ow! 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
I was just going to say that, too. A good time to draw them off sides because they're all coming 4th and 2.
You're using that coaching brain, Joe. How long you been coaching, Joe?
Too long.
1st and 10 at the 39. Davenport, man in motion, hands it off. He tries to go. No, good defensive play there by the Lanphier Lions. That was Paxton Laura, the freshman. But the Lions, you got to hand it to them. They did a good job on the blitzkrieg, and they stopped. Sanchez on the tackle for the Lions. 2nd and 13 for the Rail Splitters. That voice you hear on the PA in the background is Coach Turner. He's been the head coach of the Lanphier Lions basketball team for 15 years.
And he loves playing Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. And he's got a brand new gymnasium. Here's the snap, Davenport. This time it's Lucas. They're not going to stop Lucas Melton. He's at the 40-yard line.
Falling forward.
The fullback for the Rail Splitters. Across the 40-yard line.
Like Madonich out there, falling forward.
Who's that?
Madonich. He could fall forward. Remember, he played.
Yeah.
He was good.
Oh, yeah. And then Jason, his father, Jason Melton.
Oh, yeah. Melton was good.
Yeah. 3rd and... No, that's not right, is it? 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters?
I believe he's wearing his dad's number. He was 42.
All right. Jason. We're in the red. 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Davenport, 3rd and 10 at the 40. Trying to pull him offside again, and now a whistle and a flag. I think they're going to call that against the Rail Splitters. One of the coaches for Lanphier called it on the sideline. Illegal procedure. I hate those 2 words. Illegal procedure.
Sounds very bad.
Yeah, well, it's only a 5-yard penalty, though.
Class X felony.
Oh, no, it's not that bad.
Need a lawyer
for
that.
The 44. We're going to have to call my daughter Jackie. She works for the Department of Justice. Here's the snap. Davenport.
Comes again.
Hand off. And that was the freshman, Paxton Laura. This time they're reading his license plate number. And that's a 4th down situation for the Rail Splitters. Yeah. Sanchez again on the tackle.
Sanchez made a nice play, read it and came up, but we are going to get out of this 3rd quarter with the lead. So let's go. That's good. Run the clock.
5 seconds. Counting her down. They're not going to run another play. And at the end of the third quarter, the score, Lincoln Rail Splitters 14, Lanphier Lions 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Splitter football as we get ready to go into the fourth quarter, the final 12 minutes on the clock, and the Rail Splitters lead at 14-6, and they're going to have to punt it away, Joe. It's 4th and 15. Going to have the good snap and the good kick.
Shout out to Aunt Katie out there in Crown Point, Indiana tonight listening.
Sister Katie, Barbara's twin. She's older than her.
Twins, yeah.
6'7". Paulie V said we're going to pick up 2, and there they were.
Mrs. Stonehands and Bad Barb.
That's a tough combination. Okay, so fourth quarter, 14-6. Rail Splitters are going to have to punt it away, and Lucas Melton will punt it away. The snap will be from Paxton Laura. How come they switched that? You know, you got the guy that snaps on the point after, and then the guy that...
Well, must be one of them.
One could snap it longer.
A little longer.
So who are they going to have back for the Lions? Or are they just going to let it bounce around? Or the Rail Splitters going to go? No, they're going to go for it.
Yeah,
4th and 15, they're going.
I like it.
Davenport, he wants to throw. No, man, he's knocked down from behind. That's number 12.
By the Lions, turnover on down.
That's number Jeremiah Underwood knocked him down. Number 12.
Jeremiah Underwood with the sack for the Lions.
That's the kid that just came in and played quarterback. He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's a freshman.
He came in and made a big play.
Nice field position for the
Lions. A lot of young kids on the field tonight for both teams.
Only 6 seconds burned off on that play. So it's still in Lanphier territory at the 48. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
Now Lincoln D needs to come up big now.
This defense is hungry and mean. I like it.
There's a guy by the name of Preston Hunt out there. Who's that actor we were talking about coming in? Hey, look at him. Look at him.
Here he comes.
He's still looking.
That's nice play.
A good job of the Rail Splitter defense.
Yep.
You know they got to be looking for Hunt, so they try to go a different way.
You know, great play by Aiden Grant and Tommy Braid stepped right up and stopped that play, and they're running him sideways, not letting him fall forward, and that's what you need on defense.
You know, Preston Hunt, if he was an actor, he'd be Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel.
Yeah.
As the disruptor.
Disruptor. Running in with the play for Lanphier, that is Jaylon Anderson. Javion, I'm sorry, I got to put my glasses on. Javion Anderson. Ball at the 50, a 2-yard pickup there, 2nd and 8. Richmond up under center. He's going to keep it. Round the end here. Breaks the tackle. Stays on the run at the 40. Looks like he's going to go. He's got one man to beat. Spins. Nice games. Quentin Quisenberry.
The Matrix.
Quentin Quisenberry on the tackle. Saved the touchdown run by Kamari Richmond. I told you it was going to be a game of big plays, and there was 2 big plays right there. Kamari Richmond on the run, Quentin Quisenberry.
He's cramping up again, but Kamari Richmond's making stuff happen, just like Coach Turner told us. That's not? It's not him? Oh, okay. Thought he was laying down.
So a long way to a lifetime in this game. 10:57 to go in the fourth quarter. And both teams go on the side. We'll take a 30-second timeout. And it looks like a Rail Splitter's injured too.
Yeah, can't get a number on him.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
Splitter football, Bobby V up here running the clock. He had him get a stop, but they put, how many seconds? They put 30 seconds back on. Ball at the 99-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Unbelievable. Who's that kid that made the play?
That was number
sophomore
44, Quentin Meade.
Quentin Meade came out of nowhere. It was like a Willie Mays catch back in the World Series against the Cleveland Indians. Made a tremendous play.
Unbelievable hustle play by Meade.
First and
what? It might be play of the game.
Yeah, I think, we've seen a lot of that's got to be the play of the game.
They had excellent field position up here.
1st and 10 for the Lions at the 99. Now they reset the clock to 8:24. That's more like it. Here's the play. He's going to get out of the end zone. He's still here. We go. Wow. That was on the tackle, Quentin Quisenberry.
The Matrix got him by the ankle.
Quentin Quisenberry. He doesn't get the start. I thought he'd get to be a starter this year. He might have earned a starting spot after this game.
That was an animal play by him.
He just clipped his ankle. The Q man, the double Q. 8:14. There were some Quisenberries that lived by us on Sangamon Street. We were in the 400 block. They were in the 5. He's got to be related to them. That was a first down, though, but it was a great run there, but Quentin Quisenberry probably saved a touchdown.
We had him back where we wanted.
Yeah, we had him on the 99. 1st and 10 now at the 19-yard line for Richmond under. Here he goes. Handoff. And a gain. There's a gain there.
Sanchez again. He runs hard.
Sanchez. And that was, who is that? 41. He's bragging about his tackle.
41 loved it.
Marcus Giles bumped.
Marcus Giles, the inside linebacker on the left side.
You could hear and feel that one up here in the booth.
The more important thing here, Joe, is the clock keeps running.
Keep tickety-tock on that clock.
I like that tickety-tock run. You know, I like these pom-poms. Now, that's the spirit right there. Gold and silver pom-poms. Unbelievable. Stop the clock at 7:39. Now they reset the ball.
3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7.
Ball 23. 2nd and 7 at the 23. Now they're blowing whistles again. Guys with the zebra shirts on. I was at the zoo the other day. I didn't see any zebras. I saw a hippopotamus, a rhinoceros, elephant. They want more time on the clock.
Steve Big System Shanley out there somewhere.
The guy's unbelievable. I love him. I think he's a good bowler, too. Now they put 5 seconds back. Here we go. They run the play. And there's both student bodies out there. I thought they were resetting the clock. The Z-Man's in the middle of the battle. A lot of guys coming out of there.
Unbelievable defense by the Railers. Rail Splitters.
Aiden Grant was in the mix-up there. And now it's 3rd and 6.
If you can get a stop here, let's get the ball back and run the clock out.
Ball at the 23, Joe Ryan. What's your middle name? Patrick, I bet. Joseph Patrick Ryan. He's a 100% Irishman. Parents.
Irish.
Yeah, Jim and Sue. 2 great Lincoln Rail Splitter fans. Richmond under quarterback. Here's the handoff. The Rail Splitters are there.
Sanchez again, but they got him.
Sanchez, but a host of Railers. And Tommy Braid was there with a host of other Rail Splitters. Who else is it? The double nickel was there, the Z-Man. And now, as Joe said, it's going to be good we get him to go 4th down. 4th and 6 at the 23. No gain. One of the big guys for the Lions, it's sending him back in there. One of the big linemen. They're going to have to punt it away. This will be on the punt. Ethan Beach. and he kicks it over the Lanphier bench onto the track into the pom-pom girls. So that's going to hurt him.
And that will be a huge break for the Railers. Now we can run that clock.
6:11 remaining for the football game. Lincoln leads it by 2, 14-12. This game can still go either way.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great home rates. Auto, life, and renters insurance. Call 217-732-7755. That's the way we like it, baby.
And don't forget, I mean, Joe Ryan's going to have a tough call for the player of the game. I mean, there's a lot of guys, a lot of pressure on Joseph Patrick Ryan.
A lot of pressure.
Davenport out of the gun, the sophomore, man in motion. Laurie has got the football, spins out of one tackle, and he may have got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Paxton Laura. 1 yard pickup, 2nd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. The more important thing, Joe, clock keeps running.
Yep.
Tickety-tock.
Tickety-tock, run that clock.
Yeah. How's your boys doing?
Good.
What about that 300 bowling game?
He's just flew in tonight from Denver. He's got to sign a bunch of autographs and pictures and stuff tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, in the Ryan family, I'll still go with the 13 tackles of the 3 assists, but the 300 bowling, that's a strong second. 5:29 left for the game. 2nd and 9 for the Rail Splitters.
The dude abides.
Davenport, lone man in the backfield, hands it off. Quentin Quisenberry, whoa, he gets wrapped up. Is that a face mask? That's close.
Flag on the play.
Quentin Quisenberry. Who was on that tackle?
Keon Horton with the tackle for the Husk.
Horton. Now that's a Lanphier name. Horton.
What do they call there?
It might be a face mask.
It's a hold.
Holding against Lincoln. Okay.
Wow.
That's my bad.
That hurts.
Of course, I'm a Lincoln fan. So that's gonna back us up. It's gonna make it 2nd, and is that 10? 2nd and 19. Back at the Lanphier 47-yard line. But the clock keeps tickety-tocking. 5:10 left. Breon McKinney split wide to the left. Melton's going to come up as a tight end on the left side. Davenport out of the gun on the snap from, here's the handoff, and that is the freshman.
Nice.
Close to a first down, Paxton Laura. A freshman, 5'9", 145.
Back to the original line of scrimmage Bob. We have 10 to go.
Original line of scrimmage. 4:39 left for the game.
3rd and 10 for Lincoln.
The Lions trying to hold on here. 3rd and attention for the Rail Splitters.
We're in
4:29 North Sangamon.
Down territory, and we're going to run this clock down. Let's go.
Okay, it's 2 down, as you said. 4:19. McKinney here to the near side. Melton at the fullback, this time in the backfield with Davenport. Waits for the snap from Shun Hicks. Man in motion. He's going to get the hand. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Lanphier's got the football. Fumble on the handoff, and Lanphier's got the football. Let's try and pick out who that is. Number 30.
Number 30.
No, 30. That's number 30 for the.
Lauren McLean with the fumble recovery. First down,
Kamor McLean, the sophomore, with the recovery. And now the Lincoln defense has got to go to work. That stopped the clock with 4:02 left in the ball game. Rail Splitters 14, Lions 12. In a battle. Unbelievable defensively for the Rail Splitters up on the front line. The Z-man in the middle, Zirkelback. The defensive ends are Hunter Clark and Tommy Braid. The linebackers, Wilkerson might not be in there. I think he got injured. Gile, Hunt, and Grant. The corners are McKinney and Jackson. And the safeties are Durbin and Long. And here come the Lions up to the line of scrimmage.
Our first-year defense coordinator, Tank Cannon. We're putting some pressure on him.
I love Tank Cannon. Big Tank Cannon. Here we go. Richmond up under center. Pitches in the backfield. There's a rail splitter there. Another one, no breaks. Dives up ahead. Unbelievable. Preston Hunter, but the guy that grabbed him by the ankles was number 18 for the rail splitters.
Gavin Eels again with another saving tackle.
Sanchez, good football player.
Boy, he's a big guy.
They've been running him up the middle. They got him outside that time.
He's a big, strong kid. Sanchez.
Just size.
Sanchez. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 44. Clock keeps running, 3:37. Here's the snap. Again. Sanchez again. He's going to go for a touchdown. No.
Oh,
game-saving touchdown.
Oh,
that's the freshman. The freshman. Paxton Laura ran him down, the freshman, but they call a penalty. 1st and 10 for the Lions.
I like your excitement.
3:28. That's their secret weapon there, Sanchez.
Sanchez played well or picking that flag.
That's his last name, but I don't see him on the deal. Oh, there he is. Brown Sanchez. Trey Sanchez. He's a senior. Weighs 182 pounds. He's 6 foot. He looks bigger than that.
Is he on your basketball team, Coach? No.
Ball now 1st and 10, 3:27 remains. He's been recruited to the basketball team right here in the middle of a football game. Richmond and the rail splitters trying to stop. They're pushing back. Ball was at the 8. They're going to say they got up to about the 7. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Lions. That keeps the clock, the tickety-tock going.
Tickety-tock.
3 minutes remaining. In the football game, Lincoln leads by 2, 14-12. They have to make the stop here. There's not going to be enough time to score. They have to make the stop. 2nd and goal for the Lions. 2:44. Get the get the beads out, fasten the seatbelts, whatever you got to do. Richmond. Snap. Handoff. Stays. Oh, they're going to string him out. Oh, wow. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. He ran Richmond. No. He just short, inches away. Wow. 3rd and goal, about 1 inch away. Wow. They knocked him out, so the rail splitter kid hit the pylon. It wasn't Richmond.
I got to tell you, what a great effort by the Raider defense getting out there, and Richmond, what an athletic effort to get in.
3rd down. 3rd down. Ball is exactly at the 1-yard line. The big guy, the biggest guys they got in the Lincoln lineup coming in. Here we go. Richmond, the snap, quarterback sneak. He's in for the touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. 18-14, Lanphier. Lincoln's going to have 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go for a touchdown. The crowd going crazy here at Lanphier. We beat Lanphier the last 2 years. We beat him here in the first game at Memorial. We beat him at Lincoln, and now the stage is set. Lincoln down by 4. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. 2:24 remaining in the game. You're getting your money's worth tonight from Lincoln Rail Splitter Land.
Unbelievable.
Boy, I'll tell you what, it's 2 schools that are, I would say, learning how to win. Both of them learning how to win. And Lanphier right now, let's be good work for these Raiders to get this ball back and drive the field.
Okay, here we go. They're going to go for the 2. And that would give them a 6-point lead. But the rail splitters stop it. They stop it. They nullify the 2-point conversion again for the 3rd time. So with the score 18-14, 2:24 left in the game. Wow. Get all your good luck charms out.
Circle back, put a stop to that 2-point conversion.
Now you know, we lose track of things as the game goes on, but was that a 99-yard drive?
A 99, you're right.
Started down there.
I believe so. Yeah.
You kind of lose track of things, but I think it was a 99-yard drive.
99-yarder. 2:24 left for the game. 18-14. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
All right. You got to kick it first.
No, you do it before.
You
do it before.
Yeah. I'm getting there. All right, that's a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Railers.
No.
Right. Oh, it's the Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone numbers 217-735-2422. I promise I'll get it next game when they fly me in on next Friday.
2:24 left for the game. Joe Ryan and Michael Verderber. The Rail Splitters are going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat to win this one. They trail it by 4, 18-14. And thank you, Mr. Sam Madonia, for putting me on the air all these years. Got a good friend, Joe Ryan, with me.
Samurai,
son, Michael.
I was on the air with him when I was in high school. He put me on a few times.
Yeah, good man.
Collegeville Holiday Tournament. I was over there. And then a couple football games.
Excellent. Joe, you know, he knew his talent. He knew you'd make the big time.
Yes, he's a wealth of knowledge of talent.
That's right.
He knows.
We're patting ourselves on the back. Ethan Beach going to kick it away.
Come on, Lincoln. Let's
trying to pick up who's back there for the. Looks like
we should get good field position. They've been wanting to go onside.
They're going to go onside. No, he kicks it long.
Go out
of bounds.
I'll take the ball at 35.
Ball, yeah, we're going to get it at 35. I forgot about that rule. First and 10 at the 35. So that's 65 yards away from a touchdown, Joe.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to put the ball in the air. And what are we throwing tonight? Twice? You
going to go on with a beard, Joe? Or are you just in shape?
Nah, it's just it's fantasy football weekend.
Okay.
So I think I'm shaving her off for just a Fu Manchu mustache for the draft.
Fu Manchu. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Hey, we lost Mabel, the cat, the radio cat.
20 years of Maybelline.
Oh, man, unbelievable. Ball spotted at the 35 on the near side hash mark. 2:24 left for the game.
Look out for the Matrix.
18-14. He was back on that kickoff, but they didn't go to his side. They went to the freshman side. Paxton Lauren went out of bounds. There's McKinney, split wide to the left, and one of the rail splitters coming on late. That's number 11, a new rail splitter out there. He's a wide receiver on the near side. Davenport's got the snap. He wants to throw. Rolls. No. No. Joe.
I don't know how he held on to it, but he didn't.
You know what, Joe? He's a sophomore. An experienced senior would have just got rid of that.
Yes.
You got to bail out.
He's learning.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sometimes you just got to get in the fire to
25. 10-yard loss. 10-yard loss for the rail splitters.
Right. Let's go.
2nd and 20. Davenport out of the gun. Quisenberry in motion. 3 receivers here on the near side. Here it is. Quisenberry in the slot. Here they come. Boom. Lanphier.
That's the freshman making that hit again.
Man.
The freshman quarterback in there making the hit.
Unbelievable. Down goes Frazier.
And give him credit. He hung on to the football.
He did twice.
Yeah, he held on to the football.
3rd down for the rail splitters.
Took a big hit.
Ball at the 20. 3rd and 25. And we'll just keep it right here. It's going to be, that smoke is finally cleared out of here. 3rd down and a miracle for the rail splitters.
Yeah, we're going to have, what's that old play from that Sandlot game? What was it called?
Let's go,
Oh, come on, Michael, you got to know it.
Play from the Sandlot.
Annexation of New Mexico or something.
I never heard of that, man.
Never heard of that.
Oh my gosh.
I remember the cartoon. There was some play go down along the telephone pole, but I can't remember. Anyway, it's 3rd down and a miracle for the rail splitters. 3rd and 25, a minute 35 left.
Well,
both teams
miracle on turf.
Timeout.
It could happen. We had the miracle on ice.
The Miracle on Ice, that was in 84?
Techno Bowl, you hand it off to Bo Jackson, he just takes it in.
Yeah, here we go. Rail splitters. Coaches sent him out with the play. We've got McKinney here on the near side, a receiver on the far side. Davenport out of the gun. Shun Hicksel snap, trying to pull him off sides what they're doing, and now there's a whistle on the play. Timeout Lanphier. We'll send it back now for 30 seconds, Claudette. Timeout Lanphier.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Rail Splitter football here in a barn burner against the Lanphier Lions. The Rail Splitters trail it by 4, 1:35, and we're third down in a miracle here, Joe, with 25 yards to go.
Yeah, if you're the Railers, what are you going to do here? We're not having much success
on the pass.
Well, keeping the blitz out. I mean, 12's a freshman, and I can't think his name right now. I don't have that in front of me, but
for Lanphier,
he's came in. He's the backup quarterback that came in, and he's
Underwood.
Yeah, Underwood.
Yeah, Jeremiah Underwood. He's a big kid. All right, Davenport talking to the line, talking to Shun. They'll try and pull him off sides again. 1:35 left. Davenport's got the snap. This time, is he going to get rid of it?
He got rid of it.
Up the middle.
Yes.
It's caught. It's caught. It's going to be a first down. He's on the sideline. It's Quinton Quisenberry. Unbelievable.
The Matrix.
3 guys throw him down. Oh, my word. That was the miracle.
That's
whatever
the
you did back home.
For.
Pulled out the rosary beads, put on the seat belts, and a first down for the Rail Splitters.
That's the way we like it, baby. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Railers. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great home rates. Auto, life insurance, renters insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
Here we go. Sean Hicks up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 39. 1:08 left for the game. Snap to Davenport. Hand off. That's the freshman. The freshman looking for another first down. He's got it. They're trying to rip the ball out of his hands, but I think he's got the first down. Might be a little bit short. That is Paxton Laura, the 5'9", 145-pound freshman. 10-yard gain. Let's see if they move the chains. There's an injured Lanphier Lion down. I'm pretty sure that's a first down, Joe.
I think he signaled for it.
He's close.
Going to be close. Wait a minute. Michael's got the paper up. He's waiting. And 55.7 seconds left for the game.
I saw one of those referees signal for it. I'm pretty sure.
We told you it was going to be a miracle, and it's not completed yet. But where did this play start from? I can't remember what yard they were on. But anyhow,
35.
30.
Well,
oh, that's
we
right.
had a 35-yard line after.
Oh yeah, then we had all those penalties. Yeah. Okay, so 55.7 seconds left. They're both in a timeout. Officials talking it over.
Much more exciting.
No, 18-14. And we were talking about a Lanphier Lincoln tradition that, if you go all the way back to 1927.
Yeah, you got this to look forward to in basketball. It'll be here soon. And the Lions and the Raiders going head-to-head.
Ball at the 29-yard line. They always pack the Lober-Nika Gym or Roy S. Anderson, either one.
Yeah.
Here we go. The men in orange, the Lanphier Lions, have played a great game. They've walked out on the field. Now here come the Rail Splitters on the far side hash mark.
Timeouts. Is it on the scoreboard?
1st and 10.
We got one left.
Rail Splitters. Davenport waits for the snap. Tried to pull offside. He's got it.
There we go.
They hand off, and he's going to run, and he's going to get another first down. That's Quinton Quisenberry, and a flag on the play. Are they going to call holding? Quinton Quisenberry down to the 17-yard line, but I don't like that flag in the backfield. That doesn't look good. Preston Hunt, one of the captains, holding against the Rail Splitters. That really hurts. Quisenberry on a nice run there. 10-yard penalty. So now it's going to march us back. Let's see where they put the ball.
And that clock's going to start when they set this football. So
48.9.
ready to go.
Ball at the 31-yard line. Got to go.
Got to be ready to go.
18-14 Lanphier leads
not
Lincoln.
Ready. Let's go. We're running. Are they blowing a whistle?
Davenport out of the gun. Here's the snap, hand off. Oh, it's the reverse. That's the freshman. Tries to break away. Oh, he stays on his feet, but no. Paxton Laura. They tried the reverse there. Didn't work. They stopped the clock now at 36. Timeout, Rail Splitters.
Yeah,
36 seconds.
Man had to use his final timeout. I had to stop it right there and get control of this. That's a good use of the timeout.
We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Here we go. Davenport out of the gun. 3rd and 20, 36 seconds. Davenport waits for the snap. He's got it. He's going to throw. Oh, he's taken down. No, he stays on his feet. Still on his feet. Did he hand it off to somebody else or did he keep it?
No.
25 seconds. That may run the clock out.
Bumped into his own lineman, I think, slowed him up.
That was
some.
Davenport in a hurry.
Yep.
They got to hurry up. Fishburne on the tackle for Lanphier. 13 seconds. One more play on the clock. 10 seconds. Davenport's got it. Hands off to the freshman Laura. Laura stays on his feet. Stays on his feet. And they knock him down. That's the end of the game. Lanphier wins it. Lanphier wins it. 18-14. The Lanphier players going crazy out on the field. What a battle, and a depressed Lincoln players go off to their side of the field. Joe, unbelievable game. Yeah.
Nice. Hey, nice job out here.
Yeah.
We'll see you in basketball.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Rail Splitters gave a good battle, but it just wasn't meant to be tonight. They go down 18-14. We asked for the miracle, and we got a small one on the pass to Quentin Quisenberry, but just wasn't meant to be.
No, I tell you what, both these teams, as I said when we were talking, both these teams are learning how to win. They're young, they're learning how to win. A few mistakes here and there, but we knew they were going to happen. The penalties hurt Lincoln. And then it came down to some big plays. I think the Lanphier drive for the go-ahead touchdown was 99 yards. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, but both teams, you know, a great game, fun game to watch.
Okay, but we're going to take a minute timeout. Before we go, be sure to stay tuned through the end of the game to find out who is today's Coach Joe Ryan, Country Financial Player of the Game. Joe Ryan, Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call Joe at 217-735-4385. We'll be back in 1 minute to wrap this one up.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Graue Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Graue Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at GraueInc.com.
It's Graue right now.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night, and I know it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, but Rail Splitters played a great game. They went down 18-14, and it's time for the Country Financial Play of the Game, and that's given out by Coach Joe Ryan. And Coach, you do a great job of sponsoring the team. I mean, we didn't have any sacks tonight. We did get a couple touchdowns, so we got the copper and oak, but thanks for all your sponsorship.
We had some Mellow Cream sacks. I think we missed them.
Did we miss them?
But I tell you what, there were a lot of kids, I thought, tonight that were young, and they stepped up and did some things, and this program's going to go in the right direction. As this season goes, they're going to get rid of these, the nerves and all this. They're going to start playing with a little more confidence. That's the whole thing. You got to play with some confidence, and if you haven't been out there, you don't have a lot of it. So, they're learning. Hats off to Lanphier because they got the same type of team, and they get the W. That's exciting for their program. But we're Railer fans.
We are. We're Rail Splitter blood.
But I think the player of the game, we're going to have to go with senior Preston Hunt. The kid was everywhere. He's making tackles. He's playing both ways. He was all over the place. I think you have to go with the senior on this.
I agree with you. He's one of the captains, and Preston Hunt works hard, and he's a team leader. You can just tell when he's out there on the field. He plays on the offensive line, and he's a inside linebacker.
Yep. I thought, but boy, there were a lot of kids that stood out and did good things, I thought, tonight for Lincoln.
Oh, yeah, you go down.
Didn't get the W.
Yeah, Seth Durbin, of course, Quentin Quisenberry came off the bench, played a great game. The Z-Man, Zirkelback, stepped up. Tommy Braid always plays a good, solid game for the Rail Splitters.
How about Quentin Mead? Down there, making a special teams play. It was the play of the game.
Yeah,
at that point in time, it really was.
Definitely, Lucas Melton had a touchdown, but a lot of pressure. And Melton, he's a good punter too. That helps a lot.
Yeah, Melton played a good ball game. We're going to learn from it.
Yeah,
Railers are going to get better. It's learning.
And we can't forget Davenport. Briggs Davenport, a freshman or sophomore.
If Lincoln would have got the W, I almost think we would have had to have given it to him, because you're making your first varsity start, and you did enough over here to keep Lincoln in this football game and won it.
You're right.
I think we had to go with him.
Yeah. And we're going to get to see him for 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
By the time his senior year rolls around, he wins this game.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? We got a guy in here from California. What's he got to say? What do you think, Michael?
It's a great game, man. It's unbelievable.
Look at these guys. They thought it was. Lincoln, Lanphier in a classic battle.
Shout out to the fan of the game, Laura V.
Laura V.
Fan of the game. Shout out to Coach Ken Schweitzer. Hope things go his way, and he's back up in the booth.
That's right. We need Kenny back. We got to get you back in here, Coach.
All right. I want to thank my son, Michael Viderber, for coming in, and he did a great job tonight.
Thanks,
and of course,
Dad.
my good friend, Coach Joe Ryan. And, we can't do it without Lloyd Kirby. He's a man up there.
Gosh, yeah.
General Manager Jim Ash. He's kept me around for 51 years. That's been a miracle. and Claudette back at the station. And thanks a lot, Claudette, for keeping us on the air. And I want to thank all you Rail Splitter fans out there for listening. And that's Bobby V signing off. And wasn't our night. Final score, Lanphier Lions 18, Lincoln Rail Splitters 14. Have a safe drive home.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Graue Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Graue Chevy Buick provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at GraueInc.com.
It's Graue right now.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Graue Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to GraueInc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.